Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 50th installment of Bullsitting on TSWS Gaming. This week we have the excessive phallical worship of the big blue juggernaut known as PlayStation, from the originality screaming humanity to the personification of too much verticality that is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. We were treated to the video game showcase that at least kept us awake, unlike the Nintendo Yawn Direct.
Shut
I'm
up.
your host,
Shut
Luke
up.
Seven,
Shut up.
and joining, I'm your host, Luke
Disrespectful right
Seven,
out the gate.
and joining me today is the lovely Cozy Beluga, the ever consistent Ham Solo, Mr. Honest Take, Matt Likes Games, and our special guest, the oldest dude in gaming. That's why we brought him in for the 50th. 108 Dragon, also known as Lemon.
Lemetheus.
Oh, wow.
Lemetheus.
The
Lemetheus.
one,
Loke
the
is
one that
on.
shall not be named.
Loke is looking for the smoke. Lemetheus, you
Yo,
better bring
Yo,
it.
look, listen. I'll take that title if you take that look. That's a fact. I'll take that because you look older than I do.
God damn it. All right. Okay. So before we get into it, smash the like button, ring the bell, because we all know the algorithm is like the youngsters these days. It needs double or triple affirmations before doing anything. Uh, Mr. 108 Dragon, aka Lemon, bruv, tell us, give us a brief recap of your gaming story up to today.
Well, as you said, I'm old. Started with Pong and I finished with Series X. I'm done.
See, now this guy knows how to follow instructions. Salute to you. All right, so we have a little tradition here, but I'm sure it's a tradition that's shared by many other podcasts. I'm gonna work on changing it up a bit, but yeah, what is the best game of all time in your opinion?
Of the great damn.
And we need explanations. Don't just give us names and then shut up. Tell us why. What is
Halo,
the best video game?
Halo 2.
Two,
Not bad.
because
Because it was a defining moment in console history, right? It put Halo 1 kind of put first person shooters on the map in terms of mass people playing, even though GoldenEye was that too, but Halo changed how people looked at first person shooting, the first one. But the second one added that online, a deeper story. It really attached you to the character because the first one didn't have too much of a story. It had a story, but it wasn't like deep. Halo 2 was definitively better. And in most series, the second game don't usually surpass the first one. And that game obliterated Halo 1. And it drove everybody to want to play online. It basically built Xbox Live Online. So Halo 2.
you know,
There's
Not a bad option.
really not. There's nothing to argue against that one. Nothing. All right, best console of all time.
360. Man,
Nice.
that's a lot of Xbox.
Wait. Say that again. I will tell the question again. I will say the question again. 108 Dragon Lemon. What is the best video game console of all time?
You asked his opinion. He gave you his opinion.
He's right.
Cozy.
Yeah, say it again. Say it again because you're
let the
right.
man
Loke,
speak.
All right,
leave
no, no.
this man alone. He is hitting you with some facts
No,
right
my
now. Let
internet-
him
My
speak.
internet is
Listen,
broken. I
listen.
didn't hear. Something's wrong with my internet. Something's wrong with my internet. I didn't.
He's here and he's on Texas
Listen.
internet.
I'm gonna tell you why, and I'm gonna say it properly. Xbox 360 was
Yes.
the best console generation ever. That's not to take away that from nothing else, but I'm gonna tell you why. Online gaming flourished to the level that created what we do today. The abundance of games that we play, Japanese JRPGs, Mass Effect, you name it. You know what I'm saying? They changed the demographic of how we play, which is still effective today. The
Game's
voice
getting
chat,
remastered now.
the party chat. Yo, listen, The definitive winner is Xbox 360 because of how they changed the game. Remember, PS4 really just got where you could cross-talk different games. Cross-talk and have multiple people in the rooms. Remember, PS3 didn't have that. PS4 got it like, PS4 runs like Xbox 360 did back then. So, yes, 360.
He's right, Luke. I mean, I don't
Okay.
know why you're making a sour face. I don't know why you're making a sour face, Luke. He's right.
I'm not making a sour face.
I lived through
I am
every
not.
console generation. We had some definitive moments on SNES, but not what affects today, like 360 does. I was explaining to somebody. I was explaining to somebody in the chat, right? Shout out. People went out here and they complained. They complained about games that was patched, right? And they was younger than me. Shout out to 360 for being able to, right? Being able to, it's called hooks, where you are able to improve, change levels, fix patches. Back in the days with a cartridge, you were stuck with those glitches. You fell through the floor, you had to shut the system off and pop it back in. Now we got Twitter. Everybody complains this game is broken. No game stays broken. It may start off broken or have glitches. Listen, man, shout out to 360. Change the demographic of gaming. No matter what platform you support, everybody should be given a nod and a bow down and praise to that 360 because they changed.
Look, what you gonna do?
He can't.
He's gonna cope. He's gonna cope.
No, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna kick me
What
off
am I
the show. It's all right.
No.
It's all right.
What are we, Dragon? I'm not American. I can handle people having a different opinion to me.
You're Texan. You can't.
Texas is America, Luke.
So much for the original black man. It's all right.
Anyways,
I know you like
last
to think it's a different country,
question.
but it's not.
Moving on. What are we, Dragon? What are we, Dragon? You have one more chance. One more chance to redeem thyself.
No, you don't.
Search your
You're
soul.
fine. You're fine. Lemon.
Search your heart. Forget these plebs. Forget all these guys. All right? Listen to me. What do we drink? Focus. I need you to focus right now.
I got you.
Focus,
Right?
desperate.
I'm
He's
here.
trying
What
so
is
hard.
the best? What is the best console? Just the best console between the Nintendo Switch, the PS5, and the Xbox Series X or S. Pick one.
The Switch is out of here, so we can
Damn.
All right.
He drop kicked it.
Bro.
Yeah, I bought Metro Prime. I got one more game for the rest of the year. Advance Wars. Once I get that, I'm not buying nothing else this generation for or last generation for Switch. I'm done. PlayStation, I buy solely for first party games. Xbox is my preferred platform. Game Pass is winning.
Okay.
Xbox Series X, baby.
Say the full phrase. I want you to say it live.
What's happening to your face?
Listen.
Settle down, Ham. Settle down.
He's got his hands balled up in the fist right now. He's serious.
No, my hands are very see, peace, love.
Yeah,
it's all here. It's all here.
Listen,
it's all
Xbox
here.
Series X is the best platform console right now. It's delivering everything. And this goes to a man that spent $700 to play VR on PlayStation. So I'm not biased. But once I beat God of War, the dust collects.
Bro, you're not biased. I asked you 3 questions.
Damn.
Best game of all time.
Once Last of Us is out the door,
of all time.
Collect.
Best current console is Xbox. And then at the end he says, I'm not biased.
But I'm not.
Because he's telling
I'm telling you what
facts.
brings me joy.
His truth.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
When I play on my PlayStation, I'm not in a party chat with nobody. I'm playing single player experiences. What are you talking about? Listen, I'm the man that go out here and I make purchases. I spend big money on gaming. I got every collectible Possible.
I saw.
All right,
No one is
you know
questioning
I'll
your
give it up.
credibility. No
Right.
one
So what
is
I'm saying is I'm
questioning.
not being biased, but everything I just showed you, once I beat it, somebody get the
God
dust off the
damn.
system. That's why I bought the VR. I'm gonna play more VR games because I have to wait for first party. You cannot. What you doing with your PlayStation right now?
I gotta
Me?
be honest. I haven't turned mine on in like 3 weeks.
Mine's gathering
Thank you.
dust.
See?
I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy right now
Oh,
on
that's
Xbox.
okay. Is that a first party? Oh no, you said on
No,
Xbox.
it's
He said on Xbox.
yeah. Of course I'm playing on Xbox. Dude, Xbox knows that Mozambique exists. Alright? PlayStation doesn't even know like the geography of the planet. So
That was funny when you said that on my show.
point specifically, on that
Will you?
specifically, no, man, no. Okay, let's go to the chat. John 907 says Pimp Spencer signing contracts right now for Xbox content all at once. Pimp Spencer, okay, John. I don't know if I need to sign a contract with you or whatever, but I'm screenshotting this shit and I'm sharing. Anyways, so before we partake in this week's session of digital savagery, Cozy, tell me, please, are you feeling rosy?
I may have to go get another pack of Gushers though.
Let's see. Wait,
What kind
did
of
you
Gushers
finish
are
it?
they?
Oh
Are
no,
they
I'm
Gushers
just
from
sniffing
the
this.
company?
I'm just sniffing these
Are
because
they
it smells
Gushers
really
from the
good.
company, or are those the hood Gushers?
No, I don't eat off-brand Gushers.
No, not off-brand. I'm talking about the
She's
gummy
offended.
style, the weeded version. Look, the weeded version. Look at her face.
No,
Are
I
you eating?
prefer
Are you eating weed gushers?
no
Thank you.
regular Gushers
Oh.
because I like sugar in and of itself is like kind of like crack for me. So I don't have to have it with other things
You know,
because
this
I
is
already
safe
get
space,
that.
Cozy. It's not
Cozy
that space.
smoking.
You can't be doing drugs in front of.
Cozy out here smoking sugar. Let's
I
go.
get a good taste from sugar, so I don't need to add it to a bunch of other things.
This show is insane today. This is great.
Also,
Nice.
this I sniffed it and I was like, this smells like nostalgia. And then I realized it's because it smelled like the old strawberry shortcake toys.
You know,
You got us.
Cozy, you know this goes up on Spotify. You know, people won't be able to see what you're saying. They just know that you're sniffing this out.
Welch's fruit
That's
snack.
what they know.
Welch's fruit snack empty like packet smells like
No, let's go back
strawberry
to this.
shortcake toys.
We should know about that. We're men.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, I don't
Moving on.
know. I don't know what a strawberry shortcake toy
They
is.
were like these toys that smelled really good, but the thing is, they held that scent for like 20 or 30 years. Like, I went and found mine from when I was a child, and I was like, why does it still smell? Like, I don't know what they put on it. It's probably going to give us all cancer, but those strawberry shortcake toys
Listen to you right now. Is giving me
This is the listeners are loving this. The listeners are
Oh
loving
God.
I wonder
Anyway,
if they're as confused as I am.
let's go to the chat. Mr. Joanna Duck says he's enjoying PSVR 2. That RE8 and Star Wars games in VR are fire. PS5 just got turned on because of. Oh Lord, I'm not even gonna ask you how long it's been off. I'm not.
I only turned it on for update.
Ragnarok.
John 907 just for update. John 907 says, please do, bro. Sony and Nintendo signed on the dotted line. I already shared that shit. Xbox bringing back Blockbuster for all these companies' favorite games. Damn. All right, so John definitely has a preferred console. So before we get into the state of play, we have to lead with the headline that was, I think it was Wednesday. My time it was Wednesday. PSVR 2 launched, and luckily we have someone with hands-on experience playing, unboxing, etc. Mr. 108 Dragon. Ham has some questions for you because he's like super interested in niche stuff that is definitely going to fail. Ham, go ahead.
Jesus.
Excuse me, what? What just happened?
But if you get the VR for Steam, for the what that you can use on your PC, you can play the sexy games.
That's
now
that's,
that you
I guess
say
that's
that,
a thought.
now that you say that, I'm definitely gonna get me a VR. Not Ham. Feel free. Go ahead, buddy.
Feel free to go ahead and say what? Talk about the VR?
He said you got questions from me before the show started.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough.
Lord
I mean, this show today is something. But anyways, so yeah, Lemetheus, Mr. 108 Dragon. You have had hands-on experience with this PSVR, as has Mr. Joanna Dark in the chat. But you are here with us today, so I definitely want to get your kind of pointers or thoughts or, take on what you think of it so far. I watched your VR video. I watched your original one with the unboxing, and I just watched the setting up part where you were doing the eye tracking, and that thing was moving. The thing was moving real quick, right? The eye tracking looked phenomenal on it. The room setup looked pretty interesting, but tell us a little bit more details about it.
All right. First off, for anybody that came from the first PlayStation VR, the setup was horrendous. It was terrible. People couldn't figure it out. You had all these wires. It was crazy. This is a simple one-wire setup. You plug it in. It recognized, as you say in my tutorial video, you see how quick it just updated. It was like in seconds. Visually, it is absolutely stunning. Visually. And the Meta is a great, the Quest 2 is a great device, right? But it's portable. It's running on cell phone hardware. It looks better when you plug it up to PC. And I prefer the wire and better graphics. And right out the box, that PlayStation VR 2 is amazing. And everything works. They took some things from the Quest 2, the inside-out tracking, which the Quest 2 took that from PC, the PC VR realm, right? They didn't start that. The OLED screens in there makes the picture pop. Now, I'm not a huge OLED advocate because I'm scared of burning, but I am going to say this. The visuals is absolutely stunning. And even if you don't like Call of the Mountain, it is definitely a showpiece of what graphically can be done. I played the football, Gran Turismo. I didn't start Resident Evil yet. I bought a game called Runner, where you're on a motorcycle, you're going down this highway, you're controlling the bike. A lot of games that I purchased, none of them is that point and zap yourself over their movement. You know what I'm saying? You could turn that on, and I think Call of the Mountain, you could turn that on, but just the whole interaction with the experience with the device has been flawless and seamless. It hasn't been, the first time I got that, I was just like, damn, this looks horrendous, right? And then the setup process was really a chore. It was so much of a chore, I didn't even want to do a video on it. They really put some hard way into it. Only thing is bad that they sold 5 million plus, which for a peripheral, that's successful, right? Shout out to my man Clowns in the chat. We talked about this on my show. They did support the VR. A lot of games, right? Like now they're updating a lot of games. Resident Evil Village 4, some games it's not backwards compatible, but they're updating it to work with older games. Moss, that survival game, I ain't into that. It's like more up your alley with the Arc style. They just updated that. They updated the graphics. Hopefully they do more titles like that. But listen, man, it's been a seamless, beautiful experience. It's too expensive. It's too expensive. Yo, if you buy the bundle, it's $640 something. That's just one game. You got to buy Gran Turismo. You want to play Resident Evil. Some of the VR games are $19, but some of them are $45, $50. So that's my biggest problem. And people say, oh, if you're gaming on PC, you got to spend money. Yes, but we're not PC people. This is console, right? So they're priced out most of the people that's interested from the last generation because it costs more than a console. And the investment, I'm at like $790 with all the games I bought. It's almost $800. It's a lot of money. But other than that, it's been flawless, man. Okay, and I've turned on my PlayStation every day for hours. compared to last week when I ain't turned it on at all.
Gotcha. All right. So I got another like question or two, but I want to keep this kind of brief because we got the rest of the show to go on. But but just to get it out the way, so as you had said in the video, and we have talked about it previously, that you play VR mostly sitting down, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Have you played it standing up at all?
Not.
Okay, not at all. So more or less, my question is how is that sit down experience for the VR, and is it easy to find games? And because to be honest, I'm more of that kind of person as well when it comes to VR. I'm more of a sit down kind of VR person. I'm not trying to be all over the place.
I picked up about 7 games. Every game has a sit down option. When you go to the setup, it tells you if you want to sit down or stand up. You know what I'm saying? It's in the VR headset right away. Same thing with the Quest. Quest is the same way.
That is very convenient.
Yes. I mean, they copied a lot of things from the Quest too, because they really had to come up from the PlayStation VR 1 because it was really suspect. You know, most of the games I play use a controller. I didn't want to use some stupid wands from PS3 era. You know what I'm saying? So it's more on the level with Oculus, and then they did extra steps to make it surpass Oculus. The next Oculus 3 is probably gonna be the same damn thing, if not better. So, like I said, it's definitely they just got to bring that price down. They got to drop about $100, man. That entry point it's bad. It's bad for the average person.
All right, look,
it's still an enthusiast product though. So I think even though it seems expensive, average every Joe doesn't care about VR yet.
It's a niche thing.
I'm
right?
every Joe.
But something to be niche, it should be affordable. Right? Everybody can go out there and buy 15 games at launch like I do. I'm an enthusiast. You know what I'm saying? I don't count. I'm the one that don't count. The casuals is who drive the market, and that's not a casual price when it costs more than a console.
I think the casuals are already on Oculus.
Let me tell you this real quick. If it was $100 more than the Quest 2, the one that I have right here, if it was $100 or just $150 more than this thing would be flying. That PlayStation VR 2 would be flying off the shelves.
No, because
doesn't it require? Does the Quest 2 require a PC?
I think so.
I don't think
it doesn't. It doesn't.
Look, people struggle. You got people out there. Let's go to Xbox. How many Series S is sold compared to Series X?
That's true.
Okay.
I'd say a lot of Series S's are out there.
Thank you. It's a lot. Because people don't want to pay $500 for a console.
Right.
I'm the dumbass that bought a PlayStation and an Xbox launch date. That's $1,000 plus, no games. Who's really doing that?
God damn. Did you just say they got no games?
With no games, they both $500, $542. That's $1,080. No games.
Damn.
That's what I did. No games.
Damn. You said it. PlayStation ain't got no games.
What I'm saying is, like I said, I'm an enthusiast. I also got a $16,000 surround sound system, and people don't want to spend that. So when people talk to me about, yo, Lemon, what do you suggest? I say, what is your budget? I can't say what I do is the general because I know I'm not. That's what I'm saying. It's too pricey. It was too pricey. When they mentioned it, I was like, God damn. And I don't care about the money because I love my gaming. But I can't say, oh, I could afford it, so everybody should be happy with that price. Hell no. That don't even make sense. It's too expensive. Most people, they waiting right now. PlayStations are all in the stores. So is the Xbox Series X's. You don't see everybody who ran to want to get one, got one. Now the casuals is like, next gen Series S, Series S, Series X. I'll play it 10
I
don't care.
You good?
Yeah. I'm solid. Go on ahead.
Have you decided if you're gonna buy it or not, Em?
Still a little on the fence. Still on the fence.
You need to buy it so we can buy these games and play together.
You already have PS5. It's not even as big of an investment.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. So, I mean, I was asking Lemon before the podcast, and he never really gave me a straight answer.
On what?
On whether I should go with that
I'm
or
telling
that
you,
AM
get the
Neo.
PlayStation VR so you can get some real use out your PS5.
Okay.
Damn.
That's what it is for me.
All right.
My
Enough.
PlayStation
That
5
is
is going to
enough.
get played every
Okay?
day
No,
for the next 6 months.
I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Stop.
Oh my
We're
God.
stopping right there before we go over the cliff.
Yes.
Before we go over the cliff, smash the like button if you haven't bought a VR2 yet. Anyway,
You're
here
going
we
to have
go.
1 million likes.
Yes, that's why I'm saying smash the like button if you haven't bought it.
Like.
Before we get into the state of play, actually let's get into the state of play, but on a global view. Cozy.
Yes.
No. So sorry. Lemon, you go first. You're a special guest.
Oh.
Nah, let the lady go first.
Nah, it's all about equality. It's all about equality on TSWS gaming. We don't care what's in between your feet, in between your legs. What we care about is in between your ears. All right,
my man Loke out here giving foot jobs.
Cozy, focus.
Between your feet, though.
Lemon.
Whoa.
Lemon. Let's go. Letter grade for the state of play. A to F. Go.
B minus.
B minus.
D like D.
Dull.
D as in dud.
Bro, Okay, we get
Delusional.
it. I think we got it, bro. We got it. I promise. I promise.
And look, let me say this. I'm not hard on these shows. I'm not the person that is hard on these shows.
I bet you gave the Xbox show like an S ranking.
The Xbox show was fantastic. But
Oh,
there's been
Lord.
other ones.
It was.
Hold on. And listen. And I've gave a lot of these shows a C minus.
This
show,
one's a D.
Damn.
Minus.
That's man. You hard, bro. You hard. Messed up.
Wow. I'm hard. You're giving it a D minus, and I'm hard. Okay, cool. Cozy
I'm
Beluga.
usually not that guy.
What lemon grade do you give the show, Cozy? From A to F, go.
I give it an A, and here's why. They said, here's what we're showing, and they did exactly that. Now, was I interested in anything they showed? Absolutely not. But they did exactly what they were like stating. They didn't.
I know what you like, Cozy. The Village People games.
So here's the thing. One game that would almost be my thing would be Goodbye Volcano High, but I don't really like the furry aesthetic.
Stigma on the chat gave it an F. He said it was an F.
Yo, it was bad.
But I also thought my issue was some of the things they showed were like, why are we really spending that much time showing off this?
Thank you, Jonah Dog. I appreciate you, brother.
Like, I don't give it an A plus or anything, but just like, hey, we're gonna show these things.
So you giving it an A because they stuck to what they said.
Yes.
They didn't give it an A because what they showed.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, give us your
I care
rating
about.
for what you saw. Cozy, you watched the show. Forget about what they said before. Tell us what you felt after watching that show from A to an F. Forget about all the expectations.
Did you feel complete after watching that?
Here's the problem with that statement. PlayStation doesn't really make games for me. So a lot of the stuff they advertise are things that I'm not going to be interested in.
We've already had one person saying the PlayStation has no games. We've already had Lemon say that.
No, I'm not saying
essentially the same thing.
No,
You're
I'm
saying
not.
you have no
No,
games
I'm not.
for you.
No, I'm not. I'm saying they don't make games for me as a person. They don't really. That's not their, a whole lot of their thing. Okay, so
oh my God,
that's a different statement.
If I'm not.
So we're thinking a C, a D, and a B?
No, I'm still giving an A. I don't have to like something. Something doesn't have to be for me to be like, okay, they did what they were supposed to do.
They had some stuff for me. It's still a D minus. Resident Evil,
D minus.
Street Fighter, and Killer Justice League.
Yeah, I was interested in the only one that slightly interested me was Goodbye Volcano High, but I don't like the art, so that was an out. But yeah.
All
It
right.
was as
3
bad as
bits in the chat said,
that 4 hour show with Indies from Xbox. And shout out to
okay.
Flemish because I fell asleep while we was live and he hosted the rest of the show.
That was a
Roger.
terrible show.
That was
The 3
terrible.
bit said, even if they warned me what was shown, it was still stuff that was shown before. So nothing new. Sir,
I'm with 3-bit.
RG Viper obviously gave it an F. Obviously. Anyway, Viper, make sure you tell K Mega I'm coming. I'm coming with the sauce. Matt,
Yeah.
give us the A. Give us your rating for the show. A to F. Go.
Okay, so I'm looking at all that was announced because I didn't watch it live. I watched the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League trailer. That looks about what I expected it to look like. But everything here, I'm looking at these announcements. I guess thing I'd most be interested in is Destiny 2 Lightfall, and even then, I'm not getting that day one. Maybe Resident Evil. Again, I'm probably not going to get that day one, almost certainly. It's just nothing really here for me. If I got to rate it on all this stuff here, I give that about a D. About a D. I'm with Lemon on this.
Ham Solo Cozy gave it an A. Are you going to balance this out, or are you going to just tilt it all the way to the green side? A to F. What's your rating for the show?
I'll give it a D plus. I give it the. I give it a D. I give it a D plus. Oh my god! I give it a D plus just because, I found myself I didn't watch it live because I have company here in town and we've been kicking it. He's actually in the other room kicking it, playing Atomic Heart right now while I'm in here doing this podcast with you guys. So, which that game, we'll get to that. But anyways, as for I watched the state of play, and I tell you what, I was fast forwarding it a lot when I was watching it. I was just like, nope. And I think I said nope and missed out about 30 to 40 minutes of the show because I was just so uninterested in it. The only thing I was interested in kind of was some of the VR stuff just because I'm still kind of thinking about purchasing one. And then also that Kill the Justice League thing, which it looks interesting, but it looks worse than what I thought it was going to be. I think other people say it looked, I don't know, they weren't sure, or Matt says it looked about exactly like he thought it was going to be. I thought it looked a little worse than I thought it was. I thought the player movement was better than I anticipated. I thought that looked better than Gotham Knights, the way the player moves.
Gotham Knights is awesome. Stop it.
But as for flying around with a shark, I thought that was just kind of something. It wasn't something I particularly loved. And when I seen the artwork and they put the shark in the Superman costume, I was like, stop it. I wasn't feeling that at all. But I'd still be down to try it, but it's definitely not a day one for me at all. And I'll probably play it on Xbox. I probably won't even play it on PlayStation.
We were going to get into the games, but Ham already got into Suicide Squad, so we'll just start there. Lemon, give us your thoughts on Suicide Squad.
You see, my crystal ball is undefeated, man. Me and my man King David, we really write a lot. I told everybody from playing Gotham Knights, I said, with this game having 4-player co-op, there's going to be a tank player, an agility player, a player that does a little bit of everything, and what else? Oh, a player with gadgets. Everybody was like, nah, they're not going to do that. It is exactly what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's classed out.
About it. Right. Gotham Knights is the same damn way. People say, oh, no, this is Rocksteady. I'm like, okay, they're going to divide up what Batman do among 4 people. And this is what they did. I'm not mad.
Oh, damn. It's funny because it's true.
Because, listen.
That's a great way to put it.
I told everybody. I was on podcasts. People were saying, you're bugging. And I'm petty like 50 Cent. I told you so. I'm petty because I love rubbing it in when I'm right, and I'm right as hell. And I told everybody on multiple podcasts this was going to happen. I like what I saw. I will be buying day one, and I'm happy it has 4-player co-op at launch. I'm satisfied.
That is
because
dope.
I enjoy
I can't hate on
playing
that.
with my
4
people.
player.
I love co-op, period, right? I like to play. I'd rather play Gotham Knights with somebody than by myself, right? I still enjoy the game, but this game, day one, I could see game nights, everybody streaming, cracking jokes, having a good time. I was happy with what I saw. That's it. Plain and simple.
Right.
I'm very happy to see that it's a online co-op experience. That means I'm gonna get it, but as I said, I'm not getting it day one. I'm gonna get it like I'm gonna get Gotham Knights and on a deep sale, probably about half the price. So not 70, but like 35.
I hope they wasn't addressing me, calling me a typical New Yorker, because when you from Brooklyn, you don't say you from New York. I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh Lord.
Steak
I'm
mall
from Brooklyn,
with the smoke.
Brownsville, Brooklyn. That's a fact. Go ahead. Hey, listen, you gotta
God.
people that say they from New York live in Manhattan. I don't live in Manhattan. That's
Oh my God. Why is that true?
It's true.
Cozy.
Because it's true.
Before we get into the
you go somewhere, they go,
right.
sorry, look, they go, look, where you from? I'm from Brooklyn. You don't hear a Brooklyn person say, oh, I'm from New York City. We don't say that. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Dogapo is right, though. When I looked at that game, it reminded me of Crackdown immediately. It reminded me of Crackdown, but 4-player.
I can see that.
I like Crackdown.
All right, go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, Matt.
Honestly, I don't have a lot to say. I'm not very interested in that game. Like it kind of killed my interest when it came out, like the microtransaction thing, and that was like months ago at this point. And I was like, oh, I kind of expected that, but it still sucks to hear. And then I saw this, and I'm like, that's about right. And I'm not a day one. Not a day one. If I get it, it'll be on sale.
Damn, this panel is hard.
Seriously, if you watch the full showcase and then you see how much time they spent talking about battle passes, future
like
content,
15 minutes?
skins, and everything. No, it wasn't 15 minutes. It was something like 9 in my estimation, something like 9. But most of it, right, was spent telling you how they're going to make this thing alive. So you're not going to play it, finish it, and then move on with your life.
And cosmetics.
For me, that's what broke my heart, because it showed me. They said the silent part out loud, and for me, that put me in Ham Solo's group, dude. I'm buying this on a deep sale if I even buy the damn thing, because you need internet to play single player. So deep sale, we might be talking about next year or the year after. By then, the sales are way down, and they don't feel the inclination to maintain the servers. What happens next? What happens?
You got a game you can't play.
You got an empty box. That's what you got. You got a nice little code in it.
But you have an experience.
But you know what? You got to look at this. You got look at it like this too, right? At least they told you you don't have to buy anything. You can just play the game as this.
That's
I don't like when they sneak that crap on you. That's worse. At least they saying, listen, we got DLC, we got this, mostly cosmetic and battle passes. That means I'm not buying it because I don't buy battle passes for cosmetics and sharks in Superman suits.
Stop that.
You know what?
Yeah, that was I was like, whoa.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you go through just now, but I'm guys, beyond the battle pass thing, I really love me some comic books. Okay, King Shark does not fly. All right.
No, he does not.
He does in this game.
Harley Quinn is not Spider-Man.
Yo,
okay.
Yo.
Okay.
Yo, I said that.
Deadpool is not Iron Man. Guys, focus.
He is
focus.
In this game.
Listen to what I'm saying, guys. This is
Ah.
crazy. For people that just want to get in there and play the game, I'm not hating on you guys. I'm
You
just
say
saying for someone
Deadpool?
that. Sorry, Deadshot. Deadshot is not Iron Man.
He damn sure ain't.
For someone that's crazy about comic books, this, even if they hadn't had the battle pass, this is something that would irk me
You
enough to be like,
Other
no,
people. You and like 5 other
no,
people.
it's
Nah, nah,
fine.
nah.
It's fine.
He's right.
Cozy,
He's
even
right.
if it's
No,
just
he's
me,
right. He's
even if
absolutely
it's
right.
just me,
Harley
even if
Quinn
it's just
cannot do
No,
half of the
I
stuff we
know.
saw.
I know. I'm
They
familiar
turned
with
her
the
in.
comics.
They turned it. I was like, yo, why she look like Spider-Man or Batgirl? What the
I'm
hell?
familiar with
What's
the
up with this
comics, but
grappling hook?
I'm guessing
the
the
whip.
people
The whip
aren't
is
going to who
Catwoman. So
most
sorry.
of the people that
Go
are
ahead.
target
Go
for
ahead.
this game are not going to care. They're just gonna be like, oh look,
No.
Suicide Squad game. Let me play.
Yeah.
And did you
Go
notice
ahead,
they
Cozy.
used the same
Oh my god.
character from Star Wars Jedi
Yes,
Fallen Order?
yes, as Amanda Waller,
Yeah.
the chick with
And
the
I
eyes
said,
bulging out.
right. I said, wait a minute. Ain't that the chick from the
That's
Jedi
her.
Fallen?
You
She
know
looks
what?
like an
I
alien.
wish they would
She doesn't
give
need like
they
a
would
suit or anything.
the best Amanda Waller voice actress was CCH Pounder, and I will die on that hill.
Ooh, that's like way back. Jesus.
She was the
Holy
best. She was the best, though. She was the best. No one has done better than her.
Uh, I kind of like Viola Davis. Is that her name? Viola Davis?
Yes, she's awesome.
Yeah,
The
I
woman
kind of
king.
like as Amanda
The
Waller.
woman king.
I kind of like. Okay, let's go to the chat real
As a
quick,
voice
guys.
actor, though.
Okay, so I'm not crazy. Everyone else was pissed off about this. Stagmar says you and me both. Look, I was pissed.
But y'all are
Mr. Jonah
nerds. This
Duck.
game
He
isn't
looks
made for
like
nerds.
Mr. Jonah Duck comes through with a vicious right hook. He looks like a broke Iron Man. LOL. My God. And I'm just saying, not to get racial, but yes, it fits. For GQ TV says, yeah, King Shark is not a flyer. How do you not just take the Waller from the damn movie? Yes, Amanda Waller. Okay, Waller would have been expensive. Viola Davis would have been expensive. Mr. Jared Duck says Lex Luthor looks like some Hispanic dude from OZ. Also, RG Viper likes the Woman King. I guess that's good. Next, guys, we're not going to talk about all the games. I'm sorry. I'm gonna run through all
Don't
the
be
mid.
sorry. Don't be
I'm gonna
sorry.
run through all the mid here. Foglands, mid. Green Hell, mid Survivor. Synapse, Synapse. Looking black and white, whatever. Journey to Foundation, whatever.
That sounds good, but
Before
it's
your
VR. I mean, I'm a big
bef-
fan of
the
Asimov.
books are good. The books are good. Before Your Eyes, Destiny 2, cool. Lance Reddick, I mean, this
Yeah.
guy's voice. Seriously, come on.
He's a G, dude. He's
Yeah.
everything.
Chia. Anyone interested in Chia? Anyone?
A little,
Going
but I don't
once?
like the way it looks. It looks like a cheap animated. It looks like I hate that cheap 3D look because it looks like you know those bad Christian children's movies, like that are you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes,
And that's what it
Jose.
looks like,
Yeah.
and I don't
Yeah,
like
we-
that look.
Yeah.
Yo,
Is
holy
it sad?
cow, that
Is
was
it sad that we
perfect.
know what
What
you're
a
talking about?
comparison.
It's sad.
But
That
that's
was-
I
what
think
it
it's
looks
sad
like.
that we
And
know.
the thing
It
is,
does.
if
It
you know
does.
what kind of games I play, you know I am the least visually impressed person there is, right? So if I'm like, I don't like the way it looks, it's because it just I can't. And
Cozy,
that game literally looks what?
You got a Series X?
No.
Damn, that's all I can see now.
Right? The little Christian
Oh,
kid.
Thanks, Bo.
Would
Why
you
did
like
you
this
delete the
pamphlet?
comment? Thanks, Bo.
Jesus
Why did you
loves
delete
you.
it?
If you've ever been subject to those Christian like cartoons for kids that are like in really bad CGI, that's what that looks like. And I'm like,
It's pretty
did
bad.
no one tell them like, hey, you should maybe just 2D it something else because this isn't working?
Cozy.
Yeah?
You're going to hell for that. Just want to give you a heads up.
No, you're not.
Yo, look,
That's true.
God
Uh,
is like this right now. I'm not forgiving that. I'm not forgiving that.
I ain't letting that go. I'm not letting that go. Next we had Humanity. This were the guys that made Tetris Effect. This was one of the few like genuinely interesting games for me. To me, What do you guys think about Humanity? Or you want to just skip through it?
I wasn't interested.
It
All right then.
looks
Next.
weird.
Goodbye Volcano High. Cozy, tell us why you love this thing.
Everything about that game is great,
Uh-oh.
except I really, really, really hate the furry aesthetic. I cannot. Ugh, it's like I won't touch it. It's like everything about that game sounds great, but then I look at it and I'm like, I'm not into the furry thing.
So you didn't play Viva Pinata?
Viva Pinata, it doesn't look like furry art. Like furry art is a style that's hard to explain, except if you've seen a lot of it, and you know immediately what I mean.
What are you doing going through all that furry art?
You know what?
To the point where you know how to recognize it, Cozy. Come out the closet. We love you.
I mean, it's
fine.
Oh my God, what is happening?
Give us a hug.
No, if you have a lot of furry friends, then you just like see a lot of like
we
furry art.
accept you as you are, because we don't judge. All right.
I mean, it's literally art of furries. I mean, I don't know.
The last time I can think of a game that turned me off because of the art like that is like Dust and Elysian Tale, because it looks like it's furry art too, and I just don't like furry art. It's like, yeah, I think it's maybe also it has something to do with the fact that 50% of the furry art that I see is just like sexual and like stuff I don't want to see, so
That's cool.
I can't get that out of my head.
Whoa.
So I don't like any. What?
Let's go back to that. What games you playing that got sexual furry art?
No, not games. Just like
Probably a lot of games on Nintendo, probably.
I interact with a lot of furries, right? I don't care that they're furries. They're really good. A lot of them are really good artists too, but they are furry artists.
What the hell are we talking about right now?
It's not we. It's Cozy. Don't say we. We're just listening.
Moving on. Let's go to the chat to refresh our mind, because this is too wild.
Yeah, what was that word? What was that magic word again?
Moving on.
Moving
on. Out here throwing all the shade. He says, so Cozy isn't trying to play Hogwarts, but we'll play some mid like Goodbye Volcano High. Well, Goodbye Volcano High is not me.
I was never a fan of Harry Potter. Sorry.
Sounds like she's not going to play it.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Sir X-Man comes in with a left hook. He says, the state of play makes me wish that the VR could wipe my memory of that show. And on that note, we're moving on to the next game. Naruto X Boruto, another one of these collections of Naruto's full story. Anyone care? Anyone?
No.
No.
Next, we have Baldur's Gate 3. Anyone?
I got something to say.
All right, go ahead.
Baldur's Gate, the uproar on Twitter from the console people. Technically, that's a PC heavy based game. Shut your asses up.
Yes.
My first reaction was like, it's not coming to Xbox. Like I would play that on Xbox anyway. Like that was my first thought. Was like I would ever touch.
Stop trying to act like y'all play everything. That's a PC. That's like saying World of Warcraft go to PlayStation. Oh my god.
If you wanted to play it, you'd be playing it on.
Right. Stop. I'm a Baldur's Gate player. Stop.
But they already clarified. It's not PlayStation exclusive.
It's not.
It's just ready
on the platforms they chose. Right.
Yes.
That's
but
there's
nothing stopping it from going to Xbox.
Right. Stop it.
And it will go to Xbox apparently. So.
Right. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop with the fake complaining on Twitter all day.
Yeah. Also, another nice thing. Now that you guys bring it up, Baldur's Gate, I think I'm gonna play with mouse and keyboard on the Xbox. I found out that you can actually do that. I was like, this thing is practically a PC.
Much better.
You can just connect it.
With mouse and keyboard.
It's like, what?
You can, and shout out to me real quick because I did a video on that.
Okay.
I need you to send me the link to your video because you said that last week about something you did. I need to know your channel.
Oh, it's just Matt Likes Games. All you got to type is Matt Likes Games.
It's Matt Likes Games.
Yeah, he licks them.
I didn't know what it was. He keeps saying my channel. I was like, what is your channel?
Yeah, it's Matt Likes Games.
Support.
All right, we're going to move on to the next game, which is Wayfinder, an online multiplayer. I almost fell asleep on this part. I was like teetering when I saw that thing. I was like, oh, shit.
I was teetering.
Shit. And then Street Fighter 6. And then Street Fighter 6 came on. I was like, oh, okay, I'm up.
Yeah.
I'm up.
That's what
Anyone
woke me up.
excited for
And then you fell
Street
out your
Fighter
chair.
6?
Yes. Lemon
It's
has.
okay.
I will be doing an unboxing of the collector's
Ooh.
edition, and hopefully, when they announce the date of Baldur's Gate and Tekken 8, I'll have an unboxing for both of those because I'm definitely buying a collector.
Noise.
I'm not.
Noise. Cozy, nothing?
Nothing. Like I said,
Nothing.
I didn't expect this to really have anything for me.
Cozy, you're a
You
video
don't
game
like
player?
2D fighting games?
What?
You don't like 2D fighting
You play
games?
games, Cozy?
You don't-
I play a lot of games. I just don't play a lot of the types of games that people are like.
That's why you
Oh
want
my
to buy Series
God.
X, because you like indie stuff, right?
No, because I've been unemployed.
Oh, well. Nope.
That'll do it too.
Nope.
That'll do it too.
Well, I didn't say put that out there. That was not where I was
God.
going with that.
Damn.
But
All
yeah,
right.
I don't know.
Yeah, we get it, Cozy. Your apathy is legendary. We understand.
I like some
Ham Solo.
games.
Look, she's not buying a Series X or S because she ain't got a job. She don't like furry games. So, we need one more. Make it, triple threat.
I don't like any games with cutscenes that you can't
I was about
skip.
to say she hates cutscenes.
So hot. No, we're not doing this. We had this conversation with her. I'm not
Guys,
I'm not doing this.
moving.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
not do this.
got me,
Let's
man.
not do this right now.
We're not doing this
No,
right
we're
now.
gonna keep it moving. We are going to keep it
Some
moving. Ham
snake
Solo,
oil.
Street Fighter 6. Ham Solo, Street Fighter 6. You pumped or not?
I'm not even slightly. That game, I have not been into Street Fighter since like cartridge days. Like I just,
Yo, somebody
I mean,
shut his mic
it
off.
looks
Show
it
his
looks like
care.
it belongs on a cartridge. It looks like it belongs on a cartridge. 2D in 2023. 2D. Come
That's
on.
just what style of
I'm
fighter
just
it is.
not
Every
into it.
fighter
Come
does
on.
not need to be 3D. Every fighter does
Come
not
on.
need to be 3D.
It
was
doesn't.
one Street
It's
Fighter
not
in
mine.
3D and everybody hated it.
Every fighter doesn't need to be in 3D. If a 2D fighter has different mechanics than a
Anyway.
3D
It's
fighter, and that's okay.
2.5D.
Anyway.
It's 2.5D.
Yeah, sure.
That's what it is.
Let's go to the chat for
I
some
don't
wisdom. Viper
It's
says
no
Tekken
D
8
for
looks
me.
better. Thank you.
Zero.
Someone clip that. Ham said no D for me.
That's
Uh,
right.
All right.
That's
Matt,
right. I don't need no D.
yeah.
Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6.
I'll
Are you
tell you,
pumped? Or
I'm about as enthusiastic about this game as Ham is. I
Damn.
don't care about this game.
No D
could
for
care
did you
Matt.
see all those yams though? Did you see all those yams?
I mean, that's God bless, but I'm not playing that game. I'm not
God
playing.
bless. Hey, dude. You just I don't care. I really don't care. All right.
Not my thing.
Lastly, we have
Me?
Yo,
what?
thank you, 3-Bit. Thank you.
That's me.
Thank you. That's an awesome game.
I did, Cozy. I did. You just
Awesome.
displayed your apathy, and we kept it moving because we're really short on time actually today. Matt,
Yeah.
sorry, Lemon. RE4 remake.
I'm excited.
That's the big one.
I'm excited. I woke up when that came on. That and Street Fighter. I'm going to tell you why.
Mm.
Resident Evil 4 has been broken every generation. And I'm going to tell you why. Left analog stick aiming is horrendous. The GameCube version, horrendous. Every version of that game, even on PC, when they added a right stick analog, the aiming has been horrendous. This will be the first time that we play Resident Evil 4 where the controls will be good. And I've bought every version. I even bought it on Oculus. Disaster.
This guy really likes Resident Evil 4.
Because that's the only Resident Evil that I never enjoyed because of the controls. Veronica, the originals. If you play the originals, let's say the GameCube version, you know how outdated that standstill point and shoot is? Come on, bro.
Mm. Yeah.
Now, they put where you could, aim better or supposedly aim better in Resident Evil 4, and they put the aiming on the left analog stick. It was, how hard it was to get a headshot with the red dot? This will be the first game ever in Resident Evil 4's multitude of releases history, but we gonna have regular controls that's modern. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Regular controls.
That's right.
Hey, Cozy, tell us, you're psyched for Resident Evil 4. You're going to actually buy this one at
for
launch.
Lemon. I'm excited for Lemon to finally enjoy Resident Evil.
They only got about $300 out of me.
6-time lucky. 6-time lucky. Cozy, are you gonna get it or do you not care?
You know I don't play horror games.
She's not
I don't know why
getting
you
this. What a silly question.
What knows the answer
Dude,
to that?
if I skip her, she's gonna say, "What about me?"
I
So
will do
there.
that. True. You're right.
See,
Hell yeah.
Lord.
Okay, Cozy, do it.
What about me?
You done? All right then. Matt, RE4 remake. Are we psyched? Are we pumped? Are we indifferent? What?
I'm definitely not psyched. I'm intrigued. Not intrigued enough to buy it day one, but I'll probably be getting it. I mean, I've never been big into Resident Evil. Like,
that makes sense.
You're
That
a
makes
fake gamer.
It's never been my thing. But like, I got Village. I need to play.
Evil.
I need to play Village. I need to play 2 and 3 remake. I got those, but like, it's never been my thing. But it looks interesting. It looks really good for what it is. But I don't.
It looks like a
It was a
proper
classic,
PlayStation game.
That's
what it looks like.
If you can get through the game is awesome, but it's bad controls.
Gotcha.
The game is awesome. And then I think the next Resident Evil is going to be Code Veronica redone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Dreamcast,
We're
baby.
so
Dreamcast.
for that. Hamothy, tell us, are you getting this one day one or not?
Absolutely not. Not even close. Nope.
God damn.
Not happening.
God damn.
What about day
not
one
at all.
thousand?
The only Resident Evil I ever played and actually like enjoyed was Code Veronica. Ever since then, never been a Resident Evil fan since then at all.
You don't like six?
Nope. There are no Resident Evils other than Code Veronica that I'll even put into a console right now.
I like the first two, actually.
I got Village and thinking, this is, or I got it free through a chat from Hargeet Shanit, right? Because he's always throwing, he's always giving out codes and stuff like that. And I ended up getting a code from him, and I threw it on my Xbox, and I played it for like an hour, and I was just like, no, this just isn't my kind of game. It just isn't.
But you play Ark all day.
Ark is fun.
Ark is fun. That wasn't fun to me.
50 hours.
You can eat your poop in Ark.
Thank you, Lemon. Thank you. Ham
liked it because he was stretching his joint. Like, yeah.
You can eat your poop.
Hey, I was doing all of it. I'm doing all them damn things, man.
Okay. Before we go all the way left and lose our sponsorship with PlayStation and Xbox.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm just messing with you.
I couldn't resist that. Resist it.
Let's close the state of play. What was the best moment, Lemon? What was the best moment of the state of play for you? What stood out?
Resident Evil Street Fighter. We already talked about, the Killer Justice League, but those were the 3 games that I cared about. Everything else, trash.
Mm-hmm.
Trash.
I'm not an indie guy dude, right? I like the major indies, the Seafoods, and like major titles, right? Cozy got me into a sleeper hit with Vampire Survivors, but I didn't spend $500 on a console to play a 16:8 or 8-bit looking game. Sorry.
God damn.
I mean, really, I am looking forward to Replace because it reminds me of a Flashback, right? But I didn't spend that type of money to play old looking games. I got retro systems right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to spend that type of money to, these retro systems is like $80 with multiple games. So I don't see why people say I got a Series X and I don't play AAAs. I play indies. You could have kept your Xbox One for that. Like,
then you don't have to worry about upgrading for a while.
Right. You
That's why you get it
to play 8-bit games.
I mean, but it's only $500. You can't $500.
You're right.
That's true.
That is a fair point. God damn.
And
My
God,
graphics-
Cozy
God
coming
forbid
in
the
with
Series
logic.
S
was like
didn't hit that.
$800.
Something is wrong. Something's wrong. Cozy with logic? What? What's happening?
Whoa.
What
Shots
is my
fired.
name?
Shots
Where are we?
fired.
You know what?
Where are we?
Yo,
You know
low,
what?
low blow.
We're in Texas, though.
Whoa.
Low blow,
All right,
low.
Cozy.
Low blow,
Cozy.
low.
What?
All right, John 907 says Hi-Fi
Pause.
Rush, bro, at Lemon. 12 teraflop machine for Cartoon Network. Damn. Okay. And on that note, Cozy,
Facts.
what was
I
the
rock with
best
it.
Like,
moment?
it's not even on what you call it though. It's a
What?
series only game.
Yeah, it's only a next gen game. It's a next gen only game.
For real?
Yeah.
It's
that's
not on the old
Xbox
console?
One. No, it's not.
But it looks like it would run on a like a
But
360.
does it function like it would run?
That's the thing.
Because there are lots of other things that go on and that are happening in certain games that, even if they look like they could function, it's like it's got a lot happening.
I want to see Hi-Fi Rush on a 360. Anyway, Cozy, what was the best moment from the state of play? In your
None.
opinion?
When it was over.
Come on.
Damn
Oh,
it, she
no.
took mine.
Not like that. Oh, Matt, do you want to say the same thing when it was over?
Well, yeah, because I don't have one really.
Okay. Ham, what was the best moment of the PS state of play?
Kill the Justice League. If I'm gonna be honest, that was the best part about it, and it wasn't great. But you asked the best part. You didn't ask. You didn't ask what I loved about it. You just asked what was the best part.
Yeah. I mean, the best part better be what you loved about it, dude. Come
I
on.
didn't love anything, but it was just the best part.
Lord.
Just like there are
There's
plenty of
not a
movies
lot there
I've
to
watched
love,
that there
really.
is the best part of movies, but it wasn't something I loved.
Yeah.
Mm.
What was your favorite part of the state of play, Lo? What was the part
Humanity.
that you loved?
Humanity.
You loved it.
Humanity.
You just couldn't get enough of it.
No. That was just like Ham said. That was like the best part.
Yeah. See,
Love.
yeah.
I wouldn't use like. Okay.
That's fair.
I would
All
just
right.
say of everything though that happened, right? That was the moment. I was like, oh, that looks nice. That looks nice, but that was it.
That's fair.
All right, so some sub stories here. Minecraft Dungeons is going to PS Plus for March 2023. I'd also like to bundle this with the whole chick from Activision, Lulu something. Just sharing that meme. Everyone saw the meme. Don't pretend like you didn't see it. Not everyone liked it, but everyone saw the meme.
Yeah.
So, Lemon, what do you think about this Activision exec
He's on the phone, I think.
sharing? Okay, Cozy, what do you think about the Activision exec sharing the most brutal meme in recent memory?
Her follow-up was even worse.
What'd she say?
You didn't catch what she said? She
No.
called out a journalist.
Yeah,
She came from hard. She came from
Oh,
hard.
Lord.
It was awful. It was, and people who saw it were just like, yikes. Did she just really
Did she body him?
bodied him? She bodied him really
God
hard. Like, I would have
damn.
just gone home, like logged out of Twitter, got rid of my account after that. I would just not.
Yeah. One of the dudes, I think the dude who made the
Oh,
initial
man.
article on her actually did deactivate his account for a while.
No.
Yeah, he came back, but he did deactivate his account for a minute.
Bro,
Yeah.
she digitally murdered him.
Yeah, it wasn't.
He
It wasn't
himself
like
digitally.
it was pretty savage. It was pretty savage. What she did.
Okay, but going back to Cozy, how do you feel about what she did?
I thought it was not that bad. She's doing her job. I think that's something people are like trying not to acknowledge.
She's not just an employee, she's like a high level exec. Memes. That's fine.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, what's her actual?
That's her job, isn't it? Isn't that like part of her job?
Sharing memes, destroying the company that they make the most money with. That is her job.
No, she's not destroying because guess what? you guys are thinking like any of us are the actual average pure person. We're not. The average person isn't like someone who's like chronically on Twitter, like caring about the Activision Blizzard, what you call it. You want to see something more in line with average gamers? Go to a Facebook gaming group. They couldn't tell you the first thing about any of this nonsense.
Oh yeah.
They don't even know what the state of play is. Like, and you even go to like PlayStation groups, and it's like they don't know what the PlayStation state of play is. They don't know any of that.
All right, Lemon.
What up?
Now that you're back, we're getting in on Lulu, the chick from Activision, the executive, I think, marketing or communications director or something like that. She, as you can see in the chat, she's collecting dead bodies on Twitter, posted a meme. People got butthurt. Apparently, she went after a journalist. Dude had to delete his account for a minute, go and touch some grass, maybe lick it as well. What are your thoughts on her behavior?
First of all, let me say this for the record, right? A lot of stuff we read, right, or report as content creators, a lot of people don't know what they talk about, right? They report bad things. So she took some shots at dudes who misinterpreted the situation. They said she was tweeting live while she was in court. She said, correct that, right? These are the same people spreading the rumors of Redfall, you go to the store and buy it, it's a digital code. Boom, you do all these podcasts and create a whole 10, 20-minute video about something that's not true, right? This is what's bad about some content creators. They do things for clicks, right? She got all rights to go out there and assassinate their characters. Because I don't care how big or how small you are. I'm a small content creator, right? But I talk the truth, right? I don't promote my narrative to be your narrative, right? I don't try to make my opinion a fact, right?
Oh my.
So it's about time they fire back. Stop taking the abuse of the community, of terrible content creators, of mainline stream media.
Journalists
who get out here and want you to be in tune to their narrative or promote the console they want that you want, so you support them because you're saying PlayStation's the best, Xbox the best, right? She is supposed to do what she did. I always tell people I got into YouTube and content creation to give people the truth, right? People go, oh, when I first started podcasting, they told me, you're a PlayStation guy. When I started my podcast, it was nothing but PlayStation news. So what I'm supposed to ignore it?
Yes.
I play games, not consoles. I prefer Xbox.
This guy, I play games, not consoles. I'm biting that one. I'm biting that one.
Listen.
As you should. Like.
So I was happy to see somebody in her status fire back. I'm tired of these people running out here. Yo, Redfall's digital only at the store at GameStop. Yo, we doing a podcast at 1, 2, and 3 p.m. You don't see none of them idiots come back and say, yo, my bad. Because you don't do your homework. I'm still waiting for Amazon to buy EA. What happened? What happened? Fake news. So when you, as a content creator, I always say we have a responsibility, because I don't do this for money. I do it because I love it. We have a responsibility to give people your honest opinion on how you feel about gaming, right? Stop lying to people. Stop doing these podcasts. Stop doing this clickbait crap, because it's so oversaturated with nonsense. So to see her fire back, yes.
Dude, she didn't fire back, dude.
She fired back, bro.
She nuked that dude.
Yeah, she nuked him. Yeah, right.
She didn't really say anything that wasn't inaccurate. She said nothing that wasn't inaccurate. That's what made it better. She called him out.
Cozy,
she called him out on because she called him out on because he's all like, look at me, I'm a respectable journalist. And she called him out on that and then points out everything he did wrong.
Cozy, it's not just what you do. It matters who you are and who's
Facts.
behind you. That's
Facts.
why Xbox trying to buy Activision Blizzard is a problem because the regulators aren't looking at Xbox. They're looking at Microsoft. If Nintendo tried to buy Activision, wouldn't nobody say nothing because it's just little old Nintendo. Okay? So when this
I'm with you,
chick,
3-bit.
even if this chick, if she just posts like Log 7 is the best content creator on the planet, hypothetically, this
Right.
channel is going to explode.
Right.
But
Yeah.
if she also comes out and says TSWS is worse than, I don't know, raw sewage, see what happens.
They're gonna run with
See
it.
what happens.
This chick's
So,
hating.
so when you say all she did was call him out, that's not the whole thing.
Now
You
she
know, she
exposed them.
is X. So when she says, "Yo, buddy is butt hurt," that's like, dude. So
Right.
you know that meme
Right.
of the kids going like, "Oh," and dying. Dude, the whole planet, the whole gaming community just lost it for like 6 hours. This guy's just getting roasted everywhere.
Yeah.
You look,
You know
he's
what?
just
Also,
getting.
You know
Lemon
what?
is right though.
They
You
need to be
Come
held
on.
responsible for the BS that they promote. You got people saying
Oh.
things on Twitter. I'm in spaces, and you got other people regurgitating idiocy. And you
And,
know what? I don't respect a lot of these journalists. First of all, it's a job, and they do things to keep their job going. But when I look at some of these dudes and women, you don't have my gaming experience. You don't. I've been here since it started. I've been through the
I
era
Lemon, I
where
need to fight you on this one. Just
no,
because
but
you have
listen,
more
let me
gaming
hold on,
experience doesn't mean
hold
your
on, hold on,
word
hold on.
has more value.
No, listen to what I'm gonna tell you though. Let me get to my point. When you hear somebody promoting nonsense and you have the experience, you can expose them. It's like me. I don't
Okay.
fix cars. I don't fix cars. If I walk in there and because I got $100,000 car and I tell this mechanic how to fix my Denali, he's gonna see right through me and say, "Oh, you think because you bought it, you know about it." And I'm not saying all journalists, because you got real people that do real work. I respect them people, but I'm talking about people that blatantly go out there, twist the words to make something seem not what it is. And I'm gonna give you a prime example. Microsoft is not at E3. You know how much they twisted that? Microsoft don't be in the building. The last two E3s, Microsoft was not in the building. They have a theater on the same block. Everything is in the Microsoft theater. You understand what I'm saying? But they try to look like Microsoft is not at E3 and they're having an event on 3 days before. The goddamn show that they give is always 3 days before or 2 days before E3, because E3 don't start till Tuesday and it usually went to Thursday. It's the first time it's going to Friday. Everybody got their press conferences Sunday and Monday. But the media twist the words and act like the event that's happening on Sunday, which I've attended and posted on my channel, it always happens on Sunday at the Microsoft Theater. You get what I'm saying? But an average person will say, "Oh, even Microsoft is not supporting E3." Are you serious? You get what I'm saying? But this is something I know from experience. So I know what you do, right? I'm not talking about people like you. I'm talking about people that twist the situation and they buffoon the public. And being that people think, "Oh, this is a major outlet or this is a big YouTuber," they believe these people. Makes it harder for the dudes doing real work or doing honest work.
I
That's
think
all I'm
All
saying,
right,
bro.
so
That's
the
all I'm
other
saying.
go ahead, Cozy.
the other way, and like Lemon is right though too, because I saw people being like, "Oh, she came after this small time, whatever," and he's small and she has a big following, and that isn't right. And I'm like, then I think he should have just done his work. That's what being a journalist really is. You should make sure that everything that you're putting in your article is correct and accurate, and
And
some
fact checked.
yes, and none of that was done. And so
Right.
and he's right. It's like a culture of these people just trying to get big off of
These people. She said
sensationalism.
these people. Oh my God.
But it's true. Yo, look, look.
Hold
Do
up,
you do that?
hold up.
Do you
What
do that?
do I do? What do I do?
Do
What?
you do? Do you write things that's not true to get attention?
I write things that I've researched to the best of my abilities.
No. That ain't what I asked you. I said, do you
What?
write things to get attention? Attention.
Oh, to get attention.
Or do you write things that you put
Listen,
work
I
into
think it
and
would
you
be
got some?
disingenuous. Listen, hold on. I think it'd be disingenuous to say that I don't want people to see what I write.
No.
No, that ain't
There's
what
no
I'm
between
saying.
an intention, like writing your article in a way to grab the attention of
Do
a
you
reading
write with
audience.
malice? Do you write with
Yes.
Right.
malice?
Yeah.
It's like
Oh no.
that's what
I'm
I'm saying.
trying.
Like, look,
What I try to do, right?
okay,
My writing outlook is I love video games. I
right.
like to take stuff that has to do with video games, add some humor,
And
and
pick
then
people's brain.
chuck it at the people and see what they think. Hopefully,
Right, right,
a laugh will come out. But I
right.
don't try to like fabricate things that
That's what I'm talking about.
I
You see.
know are
hmm
false. Or if I don't know, I always try to make it as clear as possible that I'm just spitballing here, and then whatever
Right.
happens, happens.
And I see that in your tweets. So what I'm saying, like, I know when I do a live stream or I do my podcast, that's most of my views, right? Or but when I buy a $3,000 Canon camera and I do a product review, I get like 20 views. But I still give an
Mm,
honest opinion. I know that's not where the bread and butter's at, right? I still do
mhm.
it because that's who I am. I'm not doing it. I don't need 500 people to say, "Oh, Lemon, this is great." I'm not that guy. But you got people out there that do what you that do that to keep their job, to create hoopla. It was gaming, games, not GameSpot, GameSpot. Let me tell you what I did before.
Okay.
Before I was a content creator, two things made me want to be creating content. First of all, my history in gaming. I wanted to share and network with other gamers. Then the second part was I was tired of listening to goddamn fake people and frauds. There was a review on GameSpot, gave Gears 4 a 6. So I said, all these great reviews, there's one place that gave it a 6. So I hit the dude up that did the review. And we're talking back and forward. Short story, make a short story, a long story short. I said, your site don't get paid for commercials. You get paid by retention and clicks. He said, you got to get the people to read it some way, whether it's good or bad. You just need the people here. That's when I said, this is why I need to do YouTube, because that's BS. You didn't think the game was bad. You rated it bad to get people to click on why you thought it was bad. That's bad. That's not good. If a game is good, say it's good. Oh, you don't want to say it's good because everybody said it's good. And that's
Yeah,
what I
that's
don't
not gonna get
respect.
as much.
Right.
It's not gonna get as
That's
clicks.
what I don't respect. So I'm
All
sorry.
right. Well, we're gonna have to make another episode dedicated just talking about gaming media and how it
Suppose.
works.
No. I don't know how it
Ham
works,
Solo.
bro. I'm just saying what I watch.
No, I know how it works,
I know
but we
you
don't have the
do.
time
I'm
for it.
just, I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying it's a lot of BS out there.
Also, you should feel comfortable to criticize even if you don't know everything. What the problem with people talking about don't talk if you don't have facts is that if you can't talk if you don't have facts, then you can't speculate. If you can't speculate, then you can't comment. If you can't comment, then everyone
You're also not
needs to
going
be
to learn.
quiet, and all we get is the official news from Xbox, from PlayStation, from Nintendo, and Xbox will never tell us, "Yo, this game is mid," etc.
No,
But
facts.
let's not digress here. Ham Solo, what do you think about Lulu's behavior?
I think it's dope, man, and I wish more people would be willing. Yeah, I think it's dope. I think it's fantastic.
Man.
I think it is a duty of a person to call out when something's bad, no matter the stature. So, like, if it was the other way around, If it was the other way around and the person with all the following was spewing nonsense, wouldn't you want the person with less of a following to be like, yo, that's wrong? So why should we think it's bad the other way around? I think somebody's clout has nothing to do with fact or fiction. If somebody's spewing nonsense, I mean, just the reason that they have have bigger clout or whatever, I mean, that should make you nervous in the first place to be out here spitting lies and stuff like this. This was this was 100% a F around and find out moment, and he found out.
He found out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And on that note, we are done with the news. We are done with the news. Let's get into game predictions. Wolong Fallen Dynasty coming March 3rd on all platforms except the almighty Nintendo Switch. Cozy, what is the... Oh, sorry. Before we get into it, One-Way Dragon. Game predictions is when we guess, or in Cozy's like history, predict the Metacritic score, the highest Metacritic score for upcoming games next week.
I would tell you, you told me something, but I watch every Friday.
Oh, okay. We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you.
Facts.
All right, Cozy. Wolong Fallen Dynasty coming March 3rd on all platforms except for Nintendo Switch. What's the score?
86.
86. Ladies and
That's
gentlemen,
awesome.
put your
That's a
money
good score.
on Cozy. Ham Solo, what's Wolong gonna get?
I think it's gonna get like an 83.
Damn.
83. It's going down.
It's gonna get the same.
I'm extremely excited for that game too.
Oh, okay.
I can't tell by your reactions in your face.
I'm sorry.
Anthony, can you show us what excitement looks like?
Please. I want to see him excited.
Y'all are toxic.
It's hard for me to pretend. I'll be like, oh shit! Oh damn!
You know what?
Like how about that? I don't know.
Dude, I'm just saying, Ham, if you hadn't given us an authentic reaction, the show was going to stop till you did it. I'm just saying. I was ready to wait like 10 minutes
really
till we got something. Yeah, I'm impressed. I was someone clips that. Matt.
Yeah.
Wolong Fallen Dynasty. What's the score?
Well, Ham took mine, so I'm gonna go 82.
Damn, it's getting lower, huh?
Dude, sell the stock. Do not buy it. One-Way Dragon. What's the score?
I'm going with my man Viper because I was gonna say it anyway. 91.
That would be fire.
Oh man,
damn,
that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Viper, I'm sorry, but you know the rules. The person on the panel gets dibs. So although you said 91 before One-Way Dragon, he gets the score. You have to give us another number. Gogo Po says 85.
92 or 90.
Gogo Po
got 91.
Says
Team Ninja ain't drop a game in years.
85. All right. Also, Viper, I'm just saying, man. What's this? Sir X-Men says, I think Wolong is gonna get a 92 for PlayStation, and then they're gonna knock it down to an 82 on Xbox. All right,
golly, Sir X-Men, you had your mind on that one. 10
I'll
points.
tell you, that is what I mean, not gonna be 10 points, but that is what happens. It seems like if it goes into Game Pass, it seems like it gets a worse score on Xbox and a higher score on PlayStation.
Man,
for some reason. I don't know.
You know what's the reason? Before there was Xbox, Microsoft was hated. Why?
Oh, yeah.
They're the dominant force. That's why. It's easy to hate the number one guy.
Well, now take the L's. Take all of them. All right. Next.
Oh, he throwing it out there. Let's go.
Next, we have Destiny 2 Lightfall coming February 28th. Sorry, March 28th. I forgot to change. No. Yeah, no.
It's February 28th.
It's February 28th.
Y'all rate DLC too?
Yes. Go to Metacritic.
Those.
Right there.
They do rate those.
Oh, okay.
Cozy.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they
I
Yes.
didn't know that.
Yes,
You learn
Cozy.
something new every day. I ain't know that. I ain't know they
I
was
will
rating
say-
DLC.
I'm gonna give it an
Only the big one.
84.
84. M Solo. Destiny 2, Lightfall.
I'm gonna go kind of high on this one and say 87.
That's high. Well, technically,
That's very high. Mad Likes
It's very
Games.
high.
What's the score?
It looks like it's going to be the best DLC in a while for Destiny, so I'm going to go. I don't even know what they rate their DLCs. I'm going to go like something 89.
89. Jesus.
Yeah.
This thing, the DLC for Destiny is gonna rate higher than Wolong, a full game. Okay.
I'm not saying it's going to be.
108
I'm
Dragon.
just. That's.
108 Dragon. What's the score?
90.
90. Okay, sure.
I'll
Sure.
go with 90.
Gogo
that'd be
Po
great.
is more realistic. He says it's gonna be an 82. An 80 actually. I'm with Gogo Po. I think Gogo Po is gonna get this one right. Viper says 87. Ham's already taken that one, Viper. You need to pick something else. All right.
87.5.
Game
Jersey
results from
Vipers
last
on a
week.
roll.
Just because he picked the same one as you. All right. Game results. We have Atomic Heart came out February 21st. Sir X-Man actually got this one right.
Oh, yeah.
He said 76. The actual score is 77. So Sir X-Man almost got the dub, but Mr. Joanna Dark correctly predicted Octopath Traveler 2, which is an 86, and he predicted 85. So once again, we don't have a winner for game predictions. Good times. Hold on. 3-bit says 86. 3-bit 86.
Shout out to
All
3-bit.
right,
I
so
watched the show the other day after the fact because I was messing with Mav. But shout
all
out
right,
to you.
let's get saucy. Let's get saucy.
Saucy.
Notable
Saucy.
tweets. Notable tweets.
You know what that means?
108 Dragon. It's about to get saucy. 108
All right.
Dragon. You ready?
Yes, sir.
At Anchorman V2 said, and I quote, "Wait, so dude is mad that an Activision VP posted a meme about a public, unclassified regulatory matter where Sony is trying to hurt Activision and that people thought it was funny." What are your thoughts on this tweet?
I agree. I agree with this tweet because it's the truth. First of all, ain't none of us got no stake in this whole Activision Blizzard ABK deal, right?
Yep.
But the console warriors think this is something they should go back and forth with. But technically, I just want Call of Duty to survive. Right? The company's doing bad. I just want them to survive. So I agree with him. I agree with this guy. I don't care.
All
You know,
right.
I don't care where it lands. Just get it done.
Cozy-
It's embarrassing.
Cozy Beluga
Yes.
at Mr. Pio 1 said, after a disappointing state of play, PlayStation fans all over the world are asking for a PS5 showcase even more now than ever. Okay. 1.5 years ago since the last event, we know very little about first party. We barely have dates for games. Sony has not made a comment. This guy sounds like an Xbox fan.
Sounds
Anyway.
like he's being honest.
Pio is
That's what it
being
sounds like.
mega honest. And is this the dude Pio that like does the unboxings and stuff like that? That's wild.
I don't know.
Is that the
I
same
don't know.
one?
I think I saw this tweet. I think it is.
I don't know. I just went to the search bar and this one came up.
Because he's a big time PlayStation fan.
He
Let me
is.
ask you a
What?
question. I got a
Yeah.
question
This is a
for you, Lo.
PlayStation guy?
And
Well,
you're
okay.
You're the host. But I got a
What's the
question for you. With that state of play and a $600 VR just dropped, do you think those VR games gonna sell?
Nah, I'm not impressed.
Thank you.
I'm not impressed.
Thank you.
If you gave me all of those games for free and the
Right.
VR, you know where it'd be? It'd be inside this box while I'm playing
Facts.
Hogwarts Legacy. That's what would be
Listen,
happening.
for them to want to showcase some new hardware, oh yeah, this is what we're bringing to VR. I was like, are you serious? So thank you. That's all. That's just real talk.
All right. So, Cozy, what do you think about Mr. Pio 1's comment?
That is the PlayStation dude I was talking about. Yep, same guy.
I think, that is accurate that they want
Seems like a level-headed guy.
that they're going to want
He's
more
fine.
because although that it was like my thing is I gave the show an A, right? But
You sure
Mhm.
did.
At
You
the end of the
sure
day-
did,
No,
Cozy.
it's because
You really
no,
did that.
I gave it based on what they I basically graded it based on what their statement. So basically, my thing is sort of like, in like school, like you write a paper, you have your thesis, and you set out, you lay out the statement, you write the paper following your thesis, and if you follow those, if you do what you set out to do, then you did it properly. I can't fault you for the content. I just got to base you on what your statement, what your, and they delivered exactly what they said they were going to deliver. But I do understand people's disappointment because at the end of the day, I also felt like, why was this even a show?
Cozy putting
Thank
a
you.
Band-Aid all over her A.
No.
That A is
Quality.
leaking
That
right
is-
now.
That boy.
No.
Somebody
the thing
put some
is-
alcohol on it before it
guys-
bleeds out.
The thing
Oh
is,
shit!
the thing is, if it's sort of like if someone
You need
wrote,
some milk.
someone wrote a paper about it. Someone wrote like a paper, like kind of like the same thing. If the content wasn't really great, but it was exactly what they said it was. It was also still like why they have a show, but they previously already said like have low expectations.
But they
And
told
It's
you
just gonna be-
exactly what he was giving you.
Yes, they told you exactly, and that's
They
what they
told
gave you.
I
And that's what
respect
they
that.
gave you. And so
But
that's why I gave an A. But
Right.
although I do feel like it shouldn't have been a show, like because they didn't really have much to show, I can give them an A because they didn't say we've got a great show with some big games coming out. They were like, yeah, we're just throwing this together, have low expectations, and they did exactly that. And people still get upset. It's like, what?
Oh my
They
God.
told you to have low expectations.
But they told you exactly what you was getting.
Mhm.
They told you. I was in a space. They was predicting all this stuff. I said that's not what they said in the press release. They told you what's going to be there.
I'm not taking back my A, but I am saying I still also understand people because I do feel like, why was
You don't
this
have
a
to.
show?
You don't have to take back your A, but you could definitely take that L because that's a loss.
Yeah.
It's still an A.
put a nice big
Yep,
asterisk next to it.
We've closed
Cozy.
this chapter with a nice big L.
Mr. Sir X Man.
Oh yeah.
First of all, you gotta
Copycat.
forgive Sir X-Men with them old ass fingers. And we don't say Brooklyn. That's that
Oh,
OKC stuff. We don't say that.
Oh, Lord.
So stop saying that. Don't text it again.
RG Viper, stop the cap, dude. You need to stop. RG Viper says ponies may want a showcase, but if Sony doesn't do one, then they're content with mediocrity. They're okay because it's Sony. Dude, I've seen Sony guys say the exact same thing about Xbox guys. Viper, I respect you, bruv. And you won the $10 voucher last week. Come on, don't mess it up. Don't mess it up.
Well, he's right, and it's right for Xbox guys because ponies. Yeah, they'll make an excuse for anything. Same with Xbox. They'll make an excuse for
Xbox,
anything.
right?
Exactly. Both
Right,
sides will make
right.
an excuse for anything.
Both sides always got an excuse.
Well,
That's
you
why I
make it
speak to
sound
either
like
one
it's
of them.
just the PlayStation size. All right.
Oh, well, it's both sides.
Matt,
It's both sides.
Matt and Ham, I have a quick question before I pick which one
Yeah.
of you guys going to get the notable tweets. Did you guys follow the Cult Classic Cage situation that went that happened throughout the week?
There was a situation. I saw her review on the Last of Us episode, but I didn't
No.
see a situation.
Okay, Ham, did you see it?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so we'll do the just in general.
Mhm.
Ham
What
Solo.
was the review for episode 3? Because the whole internet was quiet.
She, from what I understand, from what I gleaned from her review, she did not care for episode 3.
A lot of people didn't. That's why Twitter was mad quiet.
Yeah, see, I enjoyed episode 3, but a lot of people.
Wait,
did
hold
not
on.
like it.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Moving the hell on. We're not going to
No,
talk
hold
about mid
on.
TV
You
shows.
can't let him get away
The
with that.
fuck?
I want
No,
to know
no.
why he enjoyed episode 3.
Okay.
Nah,
Okay.
good.
Okay.
No, we're not
Yeah.
doing
Just real quick.
this.
Just real quick. Just real quick.
Man,
Just
we're not
really-
doing this. We're not talking about The Last of Us. We're not talking about
All
the
right.
games. We're not talking about the book. We're not talking about the movie. We're
I
not
can do it.
talking about the TV show. We're not talking about nothing to do with The Last of Us. All right?
But
Am I clear, Matt? Am I clear?
Is he clear?
Sure.
All right. All right. Ham
But I do
Solo.
think it was a great episode.
Ham Solo. Mark Medina said, Rocksteady, every piece of gear has a gear score. This looks like nothing. So many numbers that mean nothing. And a battle pass. Also, bots fill in for single player. More unlockable characters. This is just Avengers. Ham Solo, what are your thoughts on Mark Medina saying this is just Avengers, essentially?
I feel like that. I feel like that person's entitled to that opinion, and I don't think that's too crazy. What they said, because when I seen that, gear score thing, the first thing that it pushed me straight to was Ghost Recon Breakpoint. That's the first thing I thought of when I seen that, and I was just like, no, like that doesn't seem that dope. That does not seem that dope at all. But then again, but then I was just getting ready to get to that because Destiny and pretty much like Borderlands, which is a game that I absolutely love. You gotta have the right gear. So it really just kind of depends on how they like how it feels when you go into it. Is the city that is the direction that they point you into the game going to keep you engaged within the score that you can actually like feel like you're accomplishing stuff, or are you going to be constantly running by things that you can't do? Because when you constantly run by things that you can't do, it's super frustrating. But when the game gives you a good idea of where to go, this is where you're going to start out and this is where you need to be, kind of like Elden Ring pretty much did. I mean, fantastic.
Elden Ring, a game with no story.
Exactly. That game didn't tell you a whole lot.
Stop it. Listen, Ham, you know what really pisses me off about this whole thing? Tell you stuff. They're not actually trying to make a Suicide Squad game. They're trying to make a recurrent spending games as a service title, and they're using the Suicide Squad IP as a vehicle. That's what really, really chafes my tits. That's what gets me.
I get it because it's not and the thing is me and David Faulkner talked about this yesterday about like the lack of originality in a lot of video games and how it seems that these businesses are just copying and pasting each other. I mean, we've seen it. I mean, that major failure with Rumbleverse. That was terrible.
What game?
Rumbleverse.
What game?
Exactly. So and then there's multiverses, which is supposedly doing okay, I guess maybe. But like it's just a ton of games that are kind of being copy and pasted, and just because you put somebody's favorite character or favorite skin on something, then they think you're going to be exactly.
No.
They think that will somehow attract you while you're making things while you're making things make zero sense, like having a shark completely out of water. Actually, he's nowhere near the water. He's jumping off the top of a building about 100 feet.
Through the air. He's breaststroking.
Yo, do y'all see the motion on camera? Do you see my man's breaststroke? It's incredible. That was incredible. You should be an African Olympic swimmer.
See, as I said before, this game, that game looks fun.
I'm in my feelings right now.
As I said earlier, the game looks fun. It looks like something I'd want to get on a half price sell, but it definitely doesn't look like something that I need to play. Just for what you kind of said, Loke, I'm gonna hop into that game, and it's gonna have story bits that are different. But the game is pretty much something I've played before.
Dude, the whole thing is going to offend me. the whole thing. Seeing Harley Quinn
He said I'm in my
swinging.
feelings.
The whole thing is just going to piss me off. You know what? This is the equivalent, right? Ham Solo,
Harley
this is the
Morales.
equivalent. And on that note, Cozy. Oh, sorry, Matt.
Yo.
Matt. Cult Classic Cake said, known this dude for years, and he blocked me over a discussion about exclusives that don't even exist on any platform anymore besides Switch. And Switch is easy to emulate on PC, LMFAO. Guys,
What up, Aaron?
Please, I'll give you guys the brief breakdown. Yes, welcome, Aaron. Welcome. Smash the like button, y'all. Smash the like button, share, subscribe, ring the bell.
About? Yeah, that's why I'm
so
curious.
Essentially, what happened is one of my mutuals posted, and he claims to have been posting this for years on Twitter, saying, "What is give me 10 visually amazing PC exclusive games."
This.
Oh, that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So my question to you guys that saw it, right? Do you guys think it's normal or okay for you to essentially cut ties with someone that you've been interacting with on a regular basis? I'm not saying they were like going steady or something, but someone that you've been chatting to on a regular basis, at least like once or twice a month on Twitter for
Warriors aren't
upwards of
normal.
2 years.
They're not normal.
Upwards of 2 years. How do you? Okay, fine. Forget normal. How do you guys feel about someone that can engage in that and then can just block you because you disagree on this specifically? I'm not saying who's right or wrong between the two. Just saying, how do you guys feel about the fact that we live in a world where this is a behavior that can occur? One-Way Dragon, you can go first. Try and make it brief.
No, I'll make it brief. First of all, it's very simple, right? Everybody here is for the people. We're not supposed to have the same opinion. We have to respect each other's opinion, right? When you respect... God, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying amen. Amen. Keep going.
He said amen. So when you respect somebody, like I preach on my podcast, right? I don't want everybody to say, we're going to say what Lemon says. No. I need you to be individuals. I need you to have your own opinion. We don't have to agree on everything, but you have to respect each other's opinion. When somebody does something like that, they don't respect what you say. They don't respect each other's opinions. And that's what makes a good podcast. I don't watch no podcast that I think everybody's like, Xbox, balls is on my chin, where's the penis? Or PlayStation, balls on my chin, where's the penis? You know what it is? Right?
Graphic. That is graphic.
So listen, get your graphic on and just be realistic. That's what I promote. I want somebody to say, Lemon, you bugging. VR sucks. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I respect you. I won't block you. So when somebody does that, they do not respect your opinion. They only respect you when you in their line of thought and what they think and believe. And that's not why people watch podcasts. If you there's bigger YouTubers that won't let me on a podcast because I'm not kissing Xbox ass. But I don't care because I'm not kissing Xbox ass. I'm going to say what the truth is. If they need to be better in advertisement or whatever, I'm going to say it, right? Or whatever. Let's just say a game sucked. I'm going to say it. I'm not going to get in your podcast and say, yeah, Crackdown 3 was the greatest game Microsoft ever created. I'm not saying
that. Hell no.
Right. You understand?
I'll kick you off. I'll kick you off.
Right. I don't want to be that guy. So when somebody doesn't respect your opinion, this is what suckers do. And my motto, coming from Brooklyn, is stay sucker free. So they suckers. Bye.
Goddamn. All right. Cozy, since you're laughing your ass off, what are your thoughts on this type of behavior?
I'm going to push back on what Lemon said. Lemon, I'm sorry. You're kind of old. The internet has ruined...
Boo. I'm not old.
No, social media has ruined a lot of people.
You're mature.
That are like...
Thank you.
Social media has ruined a lot of people that are like mid-30s and under. I'm serious. It has. They don't want opinions. They want people that agree with them. They want echo chambers. They want that validation that comes with all of that. That is the reality of younger people. So it is actually weird and refreshing to actually be around people that are just like, okay, like, I don't give a fuck about VR, but I'm excited that Lemon's excited.
Right.
About
But see,
VR.
that's not a pushback. You're saying exactly what I'm preaching.
No, I agree with you. But what I'm saying is people aren't normally like that anymore.
No.
People get offended
they need yes
because
men.
you disagree with them. And the entire, that entire interaction, because I, listened to it. I listened to her rebuttal, and everything about it was actually really brilliant because it was like basically two different conversations happening.
Right.
And because that entire question that he asked just lets you know that he's like a console warrior, because that is not why you play on PC. And she explained exactly that is not why we play on PC. So yeah, that was not a good faith question, and that was from someone who just wanted validation.
Facts. And I'm gonna say this to you, Cozy. I don't get older. I'm like an RPG character. I level up, dude. Let's just be real here. I level up.
Okay.
I'm like a
But
Super
this
Saiyan blue status right now. Watch out. Be careful.
I need you to power down right now. I need you to power all the way down.
I'm Super Saiyan blue status. Be careful. I don't get older. I level up, baby. I level up.
Oh shit.
All right. Cozy, you done?
Yes.
All right. Matt, what are your thoughts on this whole interaction thing?
I think that kind of to what Cozy was saying, social media has like ruined anyone's, like under a certain age, it's ruined anyone's ability to have any sort of conversation with anybody about anything. Because I feel like if you're willing to cut off someone you're friendly with over something as stupid as that, then something's gone wrong. Something's like actually gone wrong. And I don't think that's healthy. I think what Cozy was really smart. Like, it seems mid-30s and under. Like, I'm 28. Social media has been a part of my life, most of it. So it's like, if you let it, it will just ruin your brain. It'll ruin actual relationships you could possibly have with other people over dumb shit that just really doesn't matter. And this is an example of that, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Ham, what are your thoughts on this?
Man. I think people take certain parts of their lives too serious and forget what they are on the earth to do. You're not on the earth to fight for a console or for a game or a certain type of controller type. Oh man, this stick's in the wrong place, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. And if you're hitting block for a reason that somebody has a different opinion than you, then in my opinion, you're a really shallow person.
Facts.
You're a really shallow person, and you would rather hear an echo chamber than to hear a fact. And to me, that's super duper sad. I feel bad for people that hit the block button. I don't feel like they won anything. I feel weird for them for thinking that validates something. It does nothing for you. In fact, I think once you hit the block button on something that's not toxic, something that just has its own, I mean, so toxicity, I feel like can almost be like a term overused. People think something.
He says that sounds like me. Ham, just say it. You have something to say to me? Just say it. Just say it, bro.
Address me personally.
What the hell, man? Sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you caught me off. I was like, whoa, what the hell is he talking about right now? But anyways, just being disingenuous and everything like that. I just feel bad for those types of people, because it's just like, man, like, and the thing that makes everything even worse is because that kind of attitude is kind of becoming normal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
it
it's
is.
and it sucks because it's just like, man, I am a person that really enjoys human interaction. I don't go out as much as I do as I used to and whatnot, but I enjoy interacting with people that are like-minded. They don't have to be thinking my exact same thoughts, but I'm also in tuned and willing to learn or talk to somebody that I definitely didn't imagine talking to. We whether it's, you know, really old person that's not that knowledgeable about something, or a kid that comes into my game store and shows and tells me something that I'm way older than him and I should know, but he knows at his age.
Right.
And I'm like, what the hell? Why are we as people getting salty just because somebody has a different approach to thinking? Because at the end of the day, their approach to thinking will not do anything to you when you go home, when you get into your bed, when you get on the couch, when you go to make dinner. What the hell does that opinion have to do with
pay them bills.
the rest of your life? Exactly. So I mean, I hate that people. The only time I think you should block somebody is if it feels unsafe.
Right.
Yeah, or if it gets personal, dude.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. If it gets personal or if it feels
I block
unsafe.
people on Twitter all the time.
Other than that,
Energy.
in my opinion, it is mega healthy to have things that you may not even love within your view. It doesn't have to be in your exact space. It doesn't have to be something that you subscribe to. But if you're rolling through this and if you're rolling through your feed and you see something you don't like, that's teaching you a lot more than having it blocked in from the start and having no idea anything about you. About it at all. So I mean, that's just my opinion, and I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. But
no, you're not rambling. I'm gonna ask you a question,
point,
Ham Solo. You ever seen that movie? You too, Loke, Cozy, Matt. You ever seen the movie Equilibrium?
Ooh, yes, that's one of my favorite movies.
Dude,
takes away people's feelings.
Prime fucking example. Prime example of everybody thinking the same, doing the same, and then you stop taking this situation, stop taking them pills. Right. And then you start to see things from your own situation, right? Equilibrium. Right. We, like I said, a podcast. I come to your podcast every Friday. Sometimes I don't talk. Sometimes I don't type because I'm cleaning my house, I'm walking around, but I listen to everything, right? I don't want to come to a podcast where everybody's pro Xbox, pro PlayStation, pro PC, pro phone. You might as well have one person talking.
Pretty much.
You want difference of opinions. We got different weathers of the year. We got different colors in the rainbow. Nobody wants to listen to one situation. That's what makes your podcast popping and several other podcasts popping, because who the hell wants to hear the same thing? It's like a record on repeat, right? How many times are you going to listen to the same song? Right?
Everyone likes Michael Jackson, but you need to give it a rest.
Right. You got to, sometimes you want a little Prince, little Josie.
A little Prince. Yeah.
Right? That's what I'm talking about.
Put some Drake in there, but like for 5 minutes, and then you go back to Michael Jackson. Anyway, let's go to the chat real quick. John 907, I will not be reading that. I was building up to
I gotta
it.
see it.
I do. Just scroll up a little bit. It's salty. It's not, John 907. Make sure to like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you here every week, dude. Welcome to the community, bro.
Thanks.
Sir X-Men said he had to block Red Dragon. Okay. Everyone follow Dustin Jones' instructions. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Share. Keep it going. Tortoise Hawaii says only time to block someone is when it's Elon Musk.
I usually just mute them. Muting is worse.
Yeah,
that's what I do. Like,
muting is worse because that means you're put in an island of you don't know that someone is just chooses to ignore you.
But the thing is, you can mute. You can mute for a little while. You don't have to you don't have to permanently mute somebody, and you can just bring them right back. Like I've done that for certain situations where I'm just like, yo, they're off the rails on this topic. I'm gonna let them chill for a week. and I'll be back to listening to them.
Yeah.
Or whatnot. Just because like they're getting into too many arguments and stuff like that, and it's crushing the feed. But at the same time, it's like I don't want to cut that person off and never see anything they have to say again. I just don't care about this topic.
It's usually people that I'm not following that I mute, like people that are just over the top, like, you know, that I'm just like, I can't tolerate hearing that person talk. Like, you know, when people started showing that post about like whatever that crazy dude was that was sharing the post, like Sarah Bond and that other, like, I was like, I'm not seeing any of this because I muted him a long time ago.
I got a lot of those people.
Like, I muted him a long time ago, so I never saw any of his stuff because I was like, yeah.
I opened that
because we're gonna give
most of those people were muted.
Okay, so because we're gonna give that stuff traction, we're gonna keep it moving. Dustin Jones closes this one off with a perfect statement that my history teacher taught me, and he always told me to put it in my mind and just emblazon it in my psyche and never forget it. Teach it to my kids, which is the only way to shut down bad ideas is with good ideas. Communication is the key in development. For me, this is like one of the commandments in the Bible, or whatever the Quran has, or whatever your religion has, or whatever. This is the biggest reason why the human race has been able to move forward, in my opinion, is because someone came up with an idea, someone came up with a better one, and 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 the community flourished. Now we're in a situation where a lot of people are talking about, we don't want to talk about ideas. We have this idea and everyone is going to follow it. And that scares me. We're not going to get too much into it, but that's the last point on this topic. We're really over the time now. So 108, you're always here. You know what quiz time is, correct?
Yeah, you're going to talk about stuff that you don't play, but you got a quiz for it.
Bro, you know what you sound like right now? You know what you sound like right now, Lemon?
It's all right.
Lemon, you know what you sound like right now? You sound like Tom Brady getting pissed off at Bill Belichick for not executing.
You don't play football, you just coach it.
No, yeah. Play your position, brother. I'll play mine.
You're awesome. First of all, let me say this before you even say that. You are one of the best dressed hosts that I've ever watched in any podcast. You come fresh and so clean. Yeah,
dude.
Facts. I look good. You look good, my brother. Well. You look good.
I'm waiting for the technology, so where people can smell the people on the other side of the screen.
I don't want to smell you. I'm sorry. Ever.
Y'all are gonna
I don't
love this.
ever. No.
Y'all are gonna love
I can live with ever. I could live with ever having to think about smelling you in my life.
Cozy just really changed the game right now. But I don't want to smell you either, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll be there next year, and
all
of you guys
too much.
Smell me. Y'all are gonna have to smell me next year. I'm just saying.
I mean, none of us need the scent of Texas. None of us need that scent of Texas.
You know what? You guys leave the
hot and muggy. We don't need that.
Homemade Texas cologne.
He's in Africa. He was like, "You're gonna smell my chimpanzee goddamn cologne." Facts.
This guy,
chimpanzee for men.
We don't even have chimpanzees here. Seriously.
I know.
Anyways, 108 Dragon. You're going first. You're going first. You ready?
Tigers.
Are you ready?
Also,
before we start, listen. Before we start, for everyone in the chat, RG Viper, you already won the voucher last week. So settle your ass down. You're not getting back to back. All right.
We want a double. We want a double header. You heard?
No,
double or nothing.
We're giving it to someone else. That's the rule. It's a new rule that I'm setting. All right. No one can win twice.
No back to backs. Right? You ain't Michael Jordan
no back
in the
to
championship.
Back. This is not No, you're LeBron James. Okay, make peace with it. Anyway,
we won't do
that. Didn't he win back to back?
Anyway, let's start, guys.
I love Loke, man. This is my guy.
We're over the limit. We're over the limit. All right. 108 Dragon, you ready?
Yeah. Let's go. I'm ready.
Okay. Extra, spelt EGGSTRA, extra work is a new salmon run mode in Splatoon 3.
That's not how you spell extra.
Extra. it's a pun. It's a pun
No.
that they put
It's
in.
funny.
Okay.
See?
Not correct.
Nintendo, the developers, they named it Extra. Work.
Because of eggs, right? It's funny.
Yes, yes.
Oh, so yeah, correct.
True or false?
True.
My God, I practically gave you that one.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
was some
Matt.
bullshit.
That's why I changed it. Thank you. Yeah. I play mind games too.
Oh, you think you're slick? You think you slick?
I mean, he obviously is. He just got it.
Yeah,
Hold
he
up.
did. He
He's
The
a
strode
one
right
that
by
laughed
you.
last.
Yeah.
The one
It's
that
my
laughed
VR
last.
working.
Oh my God, Matt likes games. You ready?
Yep. Yeah.
Dyschronia Chronos Alternate is already available for Oculus Meta Quest 2. It launched on PlayStation VR 2 on February 22nd. True or false?
True.
Correct. Took your time with that one. Cozy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dyschronia Chronos Alert will get a third chapter and a Nintendo Switch release sometime during 2024. True or false?
False.
Correct. Jeez. How is everyone getting everything right? Ham.
I know. I guess.
Capcom.
Can't wait to get this
Ham.
wrong. Let's go.
Capcom Pro Tour 2023 has a 500,000 prize pool. True or false?
False.
Correct. It's over $2 million.
Jesus.
Yes, motherfuckers getting paid. 108 Dragon. Street Fighter 6 will debut at the upcoming Capcom Pro Tour 2023. True or false?
False. False.
True. Mad likes games.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Saul Mena became the first three-peat champion at the 2022 Capcom Pro Tour. True or false?
True.
Sorry, false.
I was about to
He's
say,
a
damn,
two-time champion. He's a two-time champion. Sorry.
All right. That's fine.
Cozy. Street Fighter 6 releases June 2nd on PC, PS4, PS5, and Xbox One, Xbox X and S series. True or false?
False.
Correct. It's not coming to Xbox One. Cozy's in the lead. Ham Solo. Trish Stratus has an overall rating of 93 in WWE 2K23.
Deserved.
True or
True.
false?
True.
Correct.
Deserved.
Wow, you actually knew the score.
No, I didn't. I just know Trish Stratus
Oh,
was a G for WWE back in the day.
Have you seen what she looks like now?
No.
All
I'm gonna
right,
look that
Google
up.
it. Google it. 108 Dragon. New Game Plus has been confirmed for Hogwarts Legacy sometime in March 2023. True or false?
False. False.
Correct.
He
Jeez,
said that
this
was
guy.
he said that was
Yeah.
some serious. Yeah,
it's
he
the
said that
bait.
was some umph. He's
Super
like,
false.
Matt,
Gotta get back in the running right here.
Matt, the CMA in the UK has seemingly leaked that a Switch successor is in development. True or false?
Jesus.
That's a good one.
The CMA and the UK is seemingly leaked. I'm gonna say false.
It's true.
Is it?
Yep.
Hold on.
Okay.
Seemingly leaked or leaked?
Yes.
Did they leak it? Because seemingly is like a
See-
rumor.
Yes.
Because I
They
was
did.
thinking they
Okay.
kind of leaked it whenever Microsoft made the deal. But
No,
in the
it happened
UK.
like it happened last week. It happened last week.
Gotcha. All right.
All right. Cozy,
Yes.
this is for you to take the lead back. The latest Gran Turismo update is 1.29. True or false?
false.
She don't have
It's true.
PlayStation.
It's true.
I do
It's true.
actually. It's not a PS5.
Okay.
You got PS5?
No, just not a PS5. I wouldn't get a PS5
Oh.
until there are 5 games I want. I've said this before.
Good luck.
I never
Damn.
heard that.
PlayStation has no games. That is heartless.
Oh my god!
Ham
Can you
Solo.
stop doing that?
Ham Solo update 1.29 will be adding 9 new cars. True or false?
False.
Correct. There's 5 cars. Ham is in the lead. This is wow.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
It's
we've
close,
had 2
baby.
leaders today.
Let's go.
All right, 108 Dragon.
Yeah.
Someone has created a satirical chat-based game that simulates purchasing Hogwarts Legacy. True or false?
False.
It's true. It's on Steam. It's ridiculous. The things people do, guys.
Damn you,
All right.
Man, people got a lot of time
Like
for some weird shit.
Yes, I do. Okay, I do. Matt likes games.
Yep.
You're a fact.
World of Warcraft players will be able to access the Scarlet Crusade cosmetics from the Scarlet Monastery dungeons on the 15th of April 2023. True or false?
True.
I'm glad that
False.
wasn't my question.
Yeah, right. I don't know what the fuck he just said. I don't know. You could have just made
It's
that entire
false.
thing up. All right.
Access
It's
is
false.
live. Access is live. All right,
That's
Cozy.
God bless.
Yeah.
Cozy. The Scarlet Crusade is an infamous antagonistic group that was the most prominent during vanilla World of Warcraft. True or false?
True.
Correct. Cozy,
I don't know what
right
that
next to
means.
Ham.
Ooh.
Hamothy. The Scarlet Hive. The Scarlet Hive itself is one of the most iconic dungeons in all of World of Warcraft. True or false?
True.
False. The Scarlet Monastery.
I knew
Damn.
that answer. I wish you'd have
I
gave that
don't
to
know.
me.
Okay, we're in the last round.
I'm about to
One
tie
Eight
this
Dragon-
with this light skinned chick. Let's go. Yeah,
One Eight
you
Dragon,
cozy.
you effectively cannot win. You cannot win. The best you can do now is draw.
No, I want to draw. Draw.
All right.
That
all
means
right, all right.
I win with somebody else. Facts. Let's go,
Uh,
cozy.
Well, Cozy and Ham can still win it, but all right. Let's see if you can draw. 108 Dragon. Hero difficulty activities in Lightfall will be available at 1,750 power. True or false?
Repeat the question.
Hero difficulty activities in Destiny 2 Lightfall will be available at 1,750 power level.
Yes.
Is that true or false?
True.
Correct. 108
Yes.
Dragon tied.
Shout out to my
All right,
Iron Lord
all right.
brothers. Let's go.
This guy about to lose in game 7, but it's fine. It's fine. He made it
It's
to
all
game
right.
7.
At least I got there.
Matt likes games.
And this one's for
Miss-
the win. Let's go.
No, buddy.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Oh yeah.
You're
This one's
like-
for
I
last
believe
place.
in you. I believe in you,
Yes,
man.
yes. Effectively last place.
Let's
You can't
go.
even draw with 108.
Effectively
Aight.
is subjective. Whatever.
Sure.
Yeah.
Math is
Yep.
very subjective. And it's racist. Math is racist.
It is
Matt.
racist, and I'm gonna win.
Matt.
All right.
Matt, mismatched elemental shields will take 30%
False.
less damage.
False.
Correct. Do you play
Damn,
a lot
he
of
knew the
Destiny?
answer.
Yep.
Bro, like I messed it up as soon as I read it. This guy's like, no, false. That's wrong. Well done, Matt. I almost feel
Yeah.
like giving you 2 points. All right, Cozy.
Yeah.
Give me 3 points. 4
Cozy.
points.
It's
I mean-
down to the two
No.
light-skinned people. Let's go. You
Uh,
don't really know
Cozy.
Ham's light skin because he got all that hair on his face. He looking like Ben Grimm. Let's go.
Ham is light skinned. Everyone knows this. Cozy. This is for the potential win. Rovio Entertainment are the developers of Angry Birds. True or false?
She can't spell Rovio.
Spell Roseville. Can you use it in a sentence?
No.
I'll
Who's the
use
developer
it in a
of Angry
I'll use it
Birds?
in a sentence.
No.
I'll use it in a sentence. Rovio Entertainment are the developers of Angry Birds.
There you
True or
go.
false?
I was
False.
hoping you would make that joke.
Ain't wrong.
Yes.
It's true, Cozy. Come on.
It's true.
I've
Let's
never
go.
played Angry Birds.
Oh,
One-Way Dragon, how the hell do you know this, dude? Because I would know
Because I
that.
play Angry Birds. I knew the
The
name
fuck?
pops up soon as you start the game.
Yep, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my
So
god.
now it's your turn.
Okay, so
Ham
this
Solo.
this is for the dub. This is for the
Okay.
dub
And
because Cozy
He ain't
you
dub.
gonna
gotta
get
win
the
for
win.
both of us.
Ham Solo.
What up?
Rovio Entertainment
Oh,
are
damn
a
it.
Finnish developer. True or false?
Say that again.
Rovio Entertainment are a Finnish developer. True or false?
Are a Finnish developer?
You heard him.
From Finland.
These guys
Wolf.
are done.
Oh, okay.
Wolf.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Bloom, bloom,
False.
bloom, 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 bloom.
It's true, Ham.
God damn it. I don't know.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Yes. I'm a winner. I'm a tied winner.
Another win for Matt.
No, you gotta look up one more
Another
question.
win for Matt
You gotta
next game.
yo, look.
What? What's the one
You gotta
more
look up
question?
another question to break the tie, bro. We
No.
can't leave here with a 3-way tie.
That's how it goes.
Oh.
Them's the breaks. You can't change the rules.
Yep, those
Okay.
are the breaks.
Yeah, that means no one gets that.
I
Means no one
tried.
gets no one gets a code today. No one gets $10.
I don't need a code. I need the moral victory.
Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. Unfortunately, there's no
Yeah.
wins. We can't come up with questions on the fly. Come on. Just because you guys don't know how to create
It
no
took you all
separation.
week to figure that out.
No, it took me a week. It took me a week. That's what it took. Anyway.
You gotta up your internet package.
Oh my god. Yeah, I ran out of megabytes. That's what happened. So Ham Solo unfortunately messed it all up. This guy had it in the bag. Couldn't do it. All right. So before we get into the last
take
point,
the word of somebody wearing a
Mr.
Venom shirt.
Oh my god. All right, I smashed the like button, everyone.
Smash it.
One-Way Dragon. Before we get to the last point, please tell us. Plug your stuff, like your channel, where people can find you, where they play with you, etc.
First of all, I always plug y'all, man, because y'all an amazing podcast, man. I try to show up every.
This is honestly one of my favorite podcasts that I
listen.
Before I was on. It's one of my favorite that I watch weekly.
First of all, y'all do a lot of great work here, and y'all
doesn't
need y'all
feel like
flowers.
work.
But I'm giving you your flowers because I show up every Friday consistently, right? It brought gamers into my life. Matt, Loke, Cozy, right? I met Ham, but he brought y'all 3 people in my life. So I respect what y'all do here. I love the contents that you bring. Yo, Loke, your hosting is incredible. Your being a host, you bring different. There's not so many people that bring different variety. People just talk. They don't bring no quizzes, no nothing, right? I love what y'all do. And every time y'all do one of these quizzes, I be doing it while I'm in my house. That's what's crazy. See if I'm right. So even with the judging of the games, even with the scores,
I can see the chat. It's full of T's and F's.
But y'all dudes is amazing. Thank you for having me. It's One-Way Dragons TV on every social media, man. I got some brand new giveaways coming next week. I'm giving out some VR games. If you're a VR person, I'll be giving out some VR codes, man. And listen, I'll be at E3. I can't go to PAX East with my Iron Lord brothers. I've got to get knee surgery soon. After next week on the 6th, I'll be getting knee surgery, so I can't go to PAX, so I won't be able to walk. But listen, man, shout out to y'all for being awesome. I want y'all to stay awesome, and keep continuing to bring people good content because that's why we're here. Facts.
Thank you. Also, on the 6th, I wish you all the best on the 6th, but on the 3rd, brother, holla at your boy. All right. It's time for the last point.
Animaniacs?
No, it's time for the last point. Okay. Last point. Anyone that knows me knows that I love me some PlayStation. But state of play, literally, the state of it. It felt like a parade of mid. Foglands, decent. Green hell, never mind a survival VR game. I was trying to survive this showcase awake. Synapse, this game will be a success if it can make anyone fire a synapse. Journey to Foundation, another mid shooter with Mass Effect skin. Before Your Eyes, I thought all we did is super realistic dramas over here. Now you want me to play an interactive movie and it looks like cack. No, thank you. Destiny 2 Lightfall, finally something genuinely cool. Plus, Lance Reddick is the man.
But if you love him so
Chia,
much, why don't you marry him?
I honestly cannot express how much I don't care about Chia. Humanity, from the makers of Tetris Effect, this looks great. Don't think there'll be any super long cutscenes with tear-jerking moments. Goodbye Volcano. This game made me think, if I absolutely had to play and finish Chia or Goodbye Volcano, which one would be more depressing to play? Naruto X Boruto. Christ, that is a long name. Maybe it's an indication that they need to stop re-releasing these games. Baldur's Gate 3. Can't believe that we're getting another Bethesda game on PlayStation. Wayfinder. I genuinely dozed off when another multiplayer grindathon popped on the screen. Street Fighter 6. Decent 2D fighter. Too bad it'll get trounced by the king of Iron Fist tournament when he makes his return. Resident Evil 4 Remake looks nice for people that like it. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League looks mid as fuck. It's as if someone said verticality. It's as if someone said verticality and the devs decided to make it a central theme. I got strong Crackdown vibes, which is funny considering you all called it dated when Crackdown launched. Seriously, King Shark flies and Harley Quinn is Spider-Man or woman or who knows how she identifies. This was a below par state of play. It was so below par that the only reason I considered better than the recent Nintendo Direct is that I was still awake at the end of it. Thank you for listening.